Doing all right. It's all right.
I'm glad it is Friday because I've been out bouncing around the city.
Gallivanting.
Yeah. I went downtown. Then I went to a couple of places in Chesterfield. Then I went to some place in Mechanicsville, not necessarily in that order. I would have gone to yet another place in Chesterfield, except for the fact that it was getting close to 5. And it was a 45-minute trek back, and I'm like, yeah. Will they let me come by Monday? Okay, cool. Because I'm willing to bet there was a power outage that people are unaware of. Either that, or people are lying to me. Due to multiple Wi-Fi extenders having issues and, needing to be either reset up or just simply unplugged and plugged back in, only to find that their computers, which I had set up to print, no longer really recognize that it's there. So something has happened. I don't know precisely what, aside from possibly a power outage, to explain half of it, but not the other half. So, it's time consuming. I didn't get a chance to back up the server because that was on my list of things to do. But we're not going to have a hurricane or anything, so it should be good.
Well, half an answer is better than no answer.
Anyone else have fun treks across the city?
I have
Besides
not
going
left
to
the house at all.
So besides going to the barbershop, besides going to work and going to the barbershop, no.
I keep going to the hair cuttery just because it's right there, and I've been going to there for years. But it's like maybe I should find like a good actual barber versus say a hairstylist.
Good luck with that. It's it's kind of one of those things. At least I know, like on my end, it's difficult because you just kind of got to find someone who actually cares about their craft and not trying to just screw you over.
And these days, that's not existent.
That's true.
Yeah, I say it's really difficult. It's really difficult to just. I say, I don't know. Where do you go, Greg, to get haircuts, or do you just do it yourself?
Talking about finding somebody that you trust that actually do your hair.
I usually go with great clothes, but I'm fairly easy to just leave, so that's just.
Somebody's got a lot of background noise going.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, that's you.
Oh,
That's you?
sorry.
Okay.
I think that's me. Hold on.
What?
Yeah, that was you. Okay. Now we know. Since I wasn't here with TV, radio, somebody talking and being ignored. This is the riveting content we tune in for, people. Also, still not sponsored by Blue Apron.
Or HelloFresh.
Or HelloFresh.
We are not sponsored at all. We just like, I just like trying to talk about people that might enjoy things.
Might enjoy delivered food that doesn't actually come pre-made.
Well, it's more of like being able to prepare it and stretching your cooking skills.
Yeah.
Let me shuffle on over to this map.
Actually being able to see where we are would be good, yeah.
No.
I mean, who needs all that?
We're doing it blind and we're doing it live.
David, I have a question for you.
Ah, yes. What is up?
When Nix fired his weapon, did it sound like an actual gunshot, or did it sound like something else? Just curious.
Oh no, it's a gun. It fires bullets. I believe in the concept that I wrote up, it's using like pressure and steam and stuff to propel the bullet.
Okay, so it's an air gun, steam gun, not a gunpowder gun.
Yeah, because if this is supposed to be normal Faerun, it's just that this character very much is like, wait, gunpowder is usually supposed to be a thing here. There's a different type of gunpowder. How'd you get it?
We're in Ravenloft. We get stuff from everywhere.
Oh, so I imagine the.
We're like Ollies.
I imagine the.
Also not sponsored.
I imagine the bang sound would come from. Essentially, it's not a solar release suppressor. It is a massive release suppressor. So.
Oh no, I get you. It's more or less that this is a continued character, and from what I remember, he was told it's like the concept of gunpowder, black powder that he was familiar with didn't work because reasons, or because like that is a different kind of magic that works. So it's just a fun little character interaction that might happen. So yeah, that's more or less it.
Yep. I think I have a few concept images. Let me see if I can find them.
Oh yeah, I must break out my dice. Oh, and break out this.
Apparently not there. I'm not going to search for them right now. I'm going to have to find new ones. What it is? Also, if need be, I will straight up go downstairs and get some dice if Roll20 starts screwing me again.
Okay, so you automatically just need to get dice because you know how Roll20 is.
You're not wrong.
To be fair, my actual dice are what killed Rayon. Oh, not Rayon. Sorry, Fargo on Sunday. It was not Roll20 dice. Well, technically it was Roll20 dice because Triss, I guess, failed the first 2 death saves for me.
Well, I didn't roll that. That just happens when you get hit.
Yeah.
Every hit after you go down is just an automatic fail.
Apparently Sierra didn't even remember me coming into her room and being like, Sierra, Fargo died.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I was out. I'm telling you. Not the best sleep I had, but it was the sleep I needed. Not the sleep I deserved. It was the sleep I needed. But that sleep I had the other day was everything. Yeah, Wednesday. That was everything. Until the dreams came.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Then it wasn't. Then I was just like, yeah, no, never again. Ooh, Popeyes!
Again, that's definitely over calorie count.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Just been thinking of some fried chicken lately. I don't want no goddamn KFC. That shit's disgusting.
I think we're waiting on Brian, yes? Question mark?
I presume so, since he's muted. I mean, David's
right,
first in the initiative,
right.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't start without the GM actually being ready to
Yeah.
start.
And I know my line of sight is not absolutely the entire map because of ridges and things.
Yeah, you probably have to move.
Where is my? Oh, I don't have the spell post listed for a thing. Shoot. Time to fix.
You got to get one. Potion, hold something with a hanging with noose. A sword with
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Just just a quicker for bears, one liquor. All of bodies consume us, and our faces grow pale. Not a man was not a man, and look on but not a man. No liquor on no
6, 7.
Can I say?
Nice thing, correct.
Okay. Cool. Did anyone want to reflect?
I'm goods.
I don't know what mine was. I don't know if I need to roll for it or not.
Sierra and I because we're
You are
not
currently third in the initiative.
Yeah, nope, I'll
see
just
it.
stay.
All right. Rayon, you rolled a 9. So
Again, I'm not in any hurry to
It is
improve
better
my
than a
initiative,
1.
so
okay.
Alright,
I'll have
I would like
Robin
to
reflect.
initiative.
seize the day.
So unfortunately, we do not have that here. So go ahead and have Robin re-roll because she didn't roll the best.
This is the day we're waiting for. This is the day you open up the door. You get the soul.
Let's see. Tim, slow and steady wins the race.
I didn't know we could afford Jeff Williams.
All right, cool. All right then. Top of the initiative. Let's see. Shuffle. Top of the initiative. Sending would be Nyx.
Okay. Okay, so I know there are ridges and stuff. What is within my line of sight in terms of foes at the moment?
Where you currently are, everything that was within line of sight has been obliterated.
Okay. Okay. Are there indications that I have of foes on higher ridges, or do I just have to make that guess?
Northwest of you, on the highest plane up here. That's where you heard the howling, and that's where you kind of heard the howling and the kind of strange baby noise come from.
They're massacring Baby Yoda, guys.
No, Grogu, no! That's fine. Another chosen one.
case. I will. I'll make a dash to over here.
Okay. Upon getting up there, you can see this, must say, this one like directly across from you. I must say, to the west.
Okay.
That one you can see.
Okay.
They seem to be alert now.
Gotcha.
I must say, one seems to be untouched. There's a corpse laying on the ground next to it, and the other one seems to be severely damaged.
Okay. Cool. Well, that'll be it for me since I don't have any applicable bonus actions.
Okay. Cool. All right. Nayland.
How you doing? Eventually that'll roll something.
I know, it's just you just have a red dot on you, and doesn't look like you've moved yet.
Oh, cool. I can see on the other
Did you
laptop
move?
that, yeah, I have not moved, even though I have totally moved.
There it goes.
Thank you, Roll20.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you do something. There it goes. Okay. Oof. 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 Okay, you hit. And that's all your damages?
3 attacks, 3 damages, one of them split. Enjoy that
Okay.
combination of slashing and radiant.
Okay, I should probably pull out a calculator for this.
Interesting, on the stream laptop I still haven't moved.
Okay, so...
Randomly
see.
pinged.
Alright.
There we go. Alright.
Okay.
Oh. Huh. Oh, jumping or some shit. Okay.
Spider climb, natural.
Okay.
I can run right up the wall.
Cool. Okay. 2 plus 2. Okay.
That should be 90 damage.
Yep. I'll say, this group completely falls to shambles. I'll say completely falls to shambles before the glow of radiance from your weapon completely reduces them to ashes. Any other murder you wish to commit?
No, that was my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
All right. Tatsuka.
Is not in the chat, and I think is still in the car with Matt, so...
I'm trying to pull up my sheet now. Thanks to the left.
Yep. Thanks for the.
I imagine you'll have to move closer, so I'll handle that.
Taking the combined power of HelloFresh and Roll20 apps, you'll be able to control your character.
I forgot I had to scroll through all this hot mess to get to my fucking sheet. This fucking app. Fucking worthless.
It's not
Well,
worthless,
I mean-
it's just not great.
We can start putting the number 0 in front of our character
That did
names.
not work. How likely would you recommend? Not likely. Get the fuck away.
Oh, it's because of
Because of the templates, yeah.
What was I looking up? Yeah.
See what you can do.
Dun, dun, dun. What do I see?
You currently see a group of, I'll say, within range, you can currently see one group of zombies, to the west.
Yeah, you got a group at 90. You can't see the group down here?
That's friendly.
I'm gonna say,
that's the necromancer's guy, okay.
that's Tim's,
Okay.
effective force.
Mm,
It's just 3 skeletons carrying him.
So yeah, you got a group, a cluster at 90.
as a bonus action, can I enact Hunter's Mark? Wait.
Yes.
That does not
Who
affect your
does it?
spells.
Is it within range?
No, Hunter's Mark is 60.
Yeah, they're 90 feet.
I'm gonna move within range.
I already moved you. You know, moving is what got you to 90. Got you 90 feet away.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Hunter's Mark does have a range of 90, so they are just in range.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I want to use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
What? Sierra using Hunter's Mark. What?
Dylan doesn't have Hunter's Mark. And then I will cast Fireball.
I never see Dylan in combat.
What do you mean? Dylan's been in combat several times.
Yeah.
But either I'm not at the session or you're not at the
Oh,
session
that's
normally.
fair. It's like we're the same people. Clark Kent, Superman. Batman, Bruce Wayne. Peter Parker, Spider. We can't be in the same room at the same time.
Dom Jameson and Rio.
Well, no.
You say
you've
that.
already
Bruce has
talked
been in the same
about
room as Batman several
No.
times.
it.
And Peter has been in the same room as Spider-Man several times.
Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure at least at one point there were 3 different
Spider-Man.
Peter Parkers and 3 different Spider-Man.
Yeah, I cast Fireball.
Yep.
It rolls. Or no?
You're good.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it
yeah.
rolled or not.
You are in range. Nobody is around.
No, I was asking if my roll popped up.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
But mine lagged a bit too, so it could just be on the way. There it
There
is.
it goes.
I'm guessing you're
Okay.
casting it third.
Yeah, because I don't think I can cast it any higher, right?
No, not with the way you split.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did not roll the damage though. It just displayed the spell.
Okay. Target 18. So Dex saving throw. All right.
I don't know how to
I
make
believe-
it roll damage.
I'll have to fix that because for some reason it decided not to be set up that way.
Yeah, I don't know
See.
how to make it roll damage. But it'd be 8d6 plus 1d6.
Where are you getting the +1? No, Hunter's Mark only applies to weapon attacks, not spells.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it must have been because you did it through the app because it's set up to actually roll it as an attack.
I told you, the app is pointless.
It's not pointless. It's just not as good as it could be.
You've got on your sheet right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
after I went through the thousands of circles and squares and triangles. God damn it. Fuck you.
Okay.
Know that. If I have to scroll
So
through
it's
100
Dex.
pages, it is not worth it.
That's not the app's fault. That's our fault for having paid for the effect templates in the shop.
Okay,
And the
so let's see.
So yeah, assuming they fail their deck save, 19 fire damage.
Ooh.
Sure.
Ooh.
Yep.
These can't. Ooh. Those are.
Alright,
Those
so-
are
Alright, so 19 points of damage. Cool. Alright, so. Alright, let's see. Alright, you hit them with the fireball. They are engulfed in flames. One of them goes down. There is one that is still standing, albeit incredibly injured. I'll say skin on fire.
Oof.
I realized I wonder
Can I
if I could
cast
just
Purify
dispel
Food and
magic.
Drink on
Would that
Taco
work
Bell?
on them?
Can I cast
Alright.
Purify Food and Drink on our Taco Bell?
You can certainly try, but unfortunately Taco Bell is notoriously resistant, so you'd be rolling at disadvantage.
Is there anything else that you are going to do as a bonus action, or is that
She did her bonus action. That was the hunter's mark.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. All right. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's as far as he can move.
Was it
Little
moving?
dwarf feet.
Or just moving and
Oh, I must say he's a dwarf and barbarian. Can only move but so fast. Speed is garbage. Cool. All right. Khalid.
I think this is the address, right?
Right. Oh.
Are you ordering?
Yeah, from that.
Let's see. That's Joseph's stuff. Nope.
I must say where you are in that tree, you have sight on them and these guys as well.
This is equal to one division.
Oh, you cast that as a spell?
I have this spell.
No, it's a work call. I knew it. Yes, ma'am.
I will. I will go ahead and rush here, or move here, and then climb up. Spider climbing boots, just to remind, or spider climbing slippers, just to remind you. And then rush. Let's see, move action. What's this one? Right, it's more than 40. It's more than 40. So move action. Move 55. 25. Go here and try to sneak up on the zombies from here using a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
To attack.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, it could get much worse. I saw that Wednesday. Holy shit. Hasted monk is bullshit. But anyways, do you want to keep that Khalid is in stealth, or would he have broken stealth to dash and all that? Just to make sure.
Usually, if you move more than half, you have to come out of stealth.
Okay.
Unless you have a feature for that, because I know like some of there's feats and stuff for that.
Yeah, there are a couple that allow you to stay stealth until you actually do
I
something.
think there's some class feature stuff also.
Does it impose?
I thought it was like disadvantage if you go more than half.
Disadvantage to the stealth roll, but you also, you can't move more than.
Okay, I didn't realize there was a hard speed limit.
I believe so.
Okay, no, I am not stealth for this, but I will go ahead and throw my daggers. So
What you could do is do that ridiculous move and then roll stealth again when he gets there.
Yeah, but I use my bonus action to dash as well, so...
There's no point in stealthing, because I'm pretty sure whatever you do is probably going to kill it.
You're not hasted, right?
You don't know that. You don't know. So yeah, gonna toss Judas Priest.
I'm pretty sure your modifier is probably high enough to kill this thing.
Let's see. I used sharpshooters, so -5. I wish I had used swashbuckler on that, or I wish I had taken swashbuckler, but oh well.
Well, remember, we're using the thing, so if your passive investigation is higher than their AC, you crit on a 19.
Wait, what? Pardon?
Brian says we're using all the optional rules we're using in the other games.
Wait, what? So what's this rule?
If your passive investigation is higher than their AC, you your crit range expands by 1. Applies to both Sunday and Final Fantasy.
I did not know this.
It's in the handouts.
Jeez.
Of course, this means if you had taken Swashbuckler, you would have critted on an 18, but still.
Anyway,
Something for
my
next time.
my investigation itself is 7, so I highly doubt it.
Well, that means your passive's 17. These are only zombies, though.
Yeah, I'll say passive. I'll say AC of 8.
There you go.
Well, shit. What critical are you going with, Brian? Maximized and then roll 1? Or
Yeah,
double
maximized.
dice?
I'll say maximize dice. Maximize dice. Numbers stay the same.
Okay. Did I? Okay, but that's a D6.
I wish there was a global modifier I could use for criticals.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna prep this just for shits and giggles, even though I know it's not gonna work.
Plus. Jesus Christ.
I guess quick question. Oh wait, no, this is a crit. Never mind. I don't get a save.
Nope.
That's right. That's. Yeah, 29 damage.
Okay. All right. Kapoof. This, I'll say the dagger. I'll say as it is sitting there on fire, beginning to shamble in the direction of the caster, who hurled said fireball at him. A knife whips through it. I'll say whips through its head, jutting out of the front of its skull, before the dagger and disappears out of his forehead. The zombie will crumble to the ground and turn to dust.
That'll be my turn. Just standing here. Nobody see me. Pay no attention to me.
Okay. Oops. Crap. Not sure why I did that. What the?
Okay.
I'm tired of this thing. Alright, cool. Evan.
He uses action to dash just to get there, and that's his turn.
Alright. Robin, not enjoying being left alone. Because people are dangerous. See. I'll say she will mutter something. I'll say she will mutter something under her breath. before I'll say she will mutter something under her breath before I'll say she appears to float up here behind you. Okay, moving over there, and what is that? What can she cast from this range? She does not have any. Let's see, how far away are they? Probably too far. Yep, too far to do anything.
Counter stuff. That's ECL.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In which case,
okay. There's not much she can do. So yeah, that's about it for her. The one zombie that is left. Looking around, who's in range? No one is in range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. literally about all it can do. All right. Rayon.
Nix is going to be rather curious about Rayon, considering how underdeveloped he has so far appeared to be.
Oh, Rayon's on mute because I think Sierra's still on her work call. So.
Yeah. Okay. Give about 20 seconds. See, there it goes.
Or just at window for Taco Bell finally. So.
Okay.
Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you have one cluster of zombies in your view that you can see. They are roughly 80 feet away from you.
I cast Call Lightning if someone rolled that for me. Or I guess I can
do that if you want.
Yes, please.
I was like, we can't roll. Nobody has access to your sheet.
Oh, that's fair.
Call Lightning.
There, that's fair.
There it is. Call Lightning.
Classified.
Okay.
No worries.
What am I say? What level? Oh, I see. You can only cast it. You can only cast it with this.
They must have a whole bunch of new hires. How fast? I'm weak.
You're so
Okay, let's see.
We'll be back to buzzing in like 20 minutes. Little bee with some Jack honey.
Okay, so you're gonna hold on to this, concentrate on it, I suppose. I say, is it? Yeah, it is concentration. Let's see. All right, so 60-foot radius. All right, let's drop that radius. Okay.
Which
Okay.
is minute meteor?
It's called
Damn.
lightning. You can drop a lightning bolt
Oh.
anywhere within that radius.
Okay.
Okay.
That used to be
you-
my favorite spell. And then lightning.
Might want to
Okay.
manage that to the map layer just so the rest of us can move.
This is true.
This way I don't have
Cool.
to wait 2 rounds to use it.
No.
Cool.
This thing we
You don't
got.
have to wait
Right,
2
right.
rounds to use it anyway. You can use it on the same turn you cast it.
Okay, that's just one.
This sort of strange. Feeling the weather.
Okay. You zap it for 13 points of damage.
Boosh.
It's like.
Strong spell. It's very good though. 'Cause
Alright,
you can use
does
it and then
10 of
once you
damage.
use it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
You said what?
Sierra and I are talking. Ignore us.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Well, strike him for 13 points of damage. Is there anything else you plan on doing?
I cannot think of anything at this time. I just do need to know if some people roll 18s. Including on your initiative. It's very important on your initiative as well.
Do you want to keep that? Is that the number you
What?
want to keep? Is that the number you want to keep?
I can only change it after the mission's over, I think.
I think it's probably a long rest.
I'll say, let me check.
Yeah, I'm sticking with 18.
Do you want to maybe move closer so that you can actually see more targets?
Oh, yes, I do want to move closer.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Longer short rest. Okay. Do you want to move closer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wow, this blue takes the shit out of us.
Freaking
Okay.
sneaking up on me.
Cool. Alright then. Time for the werewolves.
The wild wolves.
The wirewolves.
The dire wolves?
Dire werewolves.
That's a thing, thanks to Ravenloft.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Or would they be dire wolves?
Oh, that would be so cool.
Well, see, werewolves already turn into dire wolves, technically. So,
A dire werewolf, on the other hand.
yeah, a dire werewolf is a real problem. Because you can literally not kill them unless you are prepared. Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay, guys. That changes my entire order of operations.
Give them
Let's
time.
see. Okay. Let's see. Alright. They are going to throw. I must say, they are going to let's see. One, two. Alright. Did you roll? I must say, did you roll a stealth roll again, Khalid?
That is a negative. I could not.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 8 people. Cool. Everybody, give me a number on a D8.
2.
7.
I'm 4. I'm 4.
I picked 4. Sierra picked...
I picked 4. I picked shouting 4. 4. I picked 4.
I guess I got 5.
I'll take 7.
I think it's already been chosen.
Yeah, it's like Greg took 7, I think.
I like the number.
I'll take 8.
Oh, damn it.
Who was 2?
Me.
Okay. Did anyone pick 1?
Nope.
Sweet. Did anyone pick 6?
No.
So guys, looks like I won.
Your grand prize, a werewolf pelt. Oh no! Oh god! It still has the teeth.
Cool. All right. They are going to. Mase, they are going to pull spears out. Mase, they are going to pull spears out of from behind them, and they're going to throw them at you.
Mhm.
You see one. Mase, you see one spear going. You see one spear going towards. Two spears going towards Nyx. One spear. I'll say one spear going towards. I'll say one spear going towards Evan, and one spear going towards Tim.
Does the ridge grant me any cover bonus?
Tim! You want but Tim?
Okay, 2 to Evan.
Yes.
Yeah, Evan can take 2.
+2.
+2? Okay.
Evan will take Tim's spear.
Evan's not near Tim.
Plus, why would Evan do that?
And plus, Evan does not care enough about him to do it.
But he should because I care about him. Brother, I love him.
You can't marry a man you just met.
Sure you can.
Okay, Disney princess, calm down.
Love is an open.
We finish each other's sandwiches. He is meant to be with me. He is mine. I'm not his, but he is mine.
Okay, let's
I
see.
feel like a reason for Evan to let him get speared.
See, these werewolves, they do stuff. Right, spear. Wow.
Why do the werewolves have spears?
Because it's
Because
in their stat block by default.
That's why don't they?
I'm gonna leave the ear in the car. I'll get it out later.
I figured if we're drinking, it'll warm our bodies up.
Yeah, plus
Not how that works.
Hey, let me have this. I already told you. Let me have this.
Okay.
And the
Stop perpetuating lies.
that I've been drinking
Right.
again, drink water. She's gonna yell at me.
Moon water?
Let me sip more water.
Are you just hanging out there, buddy? Like,
Okay, in what order?
fine, you go.
I see 18, 24, and 8, but I don't see specified targets.
Must say, it's in order of the numbers.
Okay.
So
So
the
6,
8 must say.
2, okay.
So the 18 is to must say the first 18 is to Tim. The second 18 is to Nyx. The crit is to Evan, and the 8 is to Nyx.
Okay.
Oof.
In which case, given just how close or not close those are to my ACs, I will just dance around them.
Okay.
We don't have hero points in this game, do we?
All right. No.
It would have been nice if we did.
We're not all heroes.
Ravenloft doesn't allow for heroes. Okay. Let's see.
We would have to wait for him to come out. And then mow him
Alright,
down.
cool. So
I do feel the need to murder someone. Like, I feel like I would be better in prison than I would in the real world right now. And it's a great way to lose weight.
That's
okay. Okay. That is 9. Must say that is 9 damage to. Must say. Wow. That is 9 damage to 10. And I'll say 9 damage to 10. I'm sorry, crits, burp. And 18 damage to Evan.
Evan get the brunt.
Tim's gonna like, ow.
Yes, well, you see, Evan is not worried because Evan is immune unless they're magical.
They are not magical, no, they are just sharpened sticks.
So, yeah, they just kind of stick into Evan. He looks at them kind of annoyed and then breaks them off, and, yeah.
They're going to look at him, they're going to kind of look at him like, what are you? They're going to start sniffing the air before looking at him. Their eyes kind of get this look on their they kind of get this look on their face, staring at him. He will looking towards them. This is this is something I'd prefer to do. This is something I'd prefer to do, not around others. But if you, but you are leaving me very little choice. Please, it will be in your, I will tell you this once. I will tell you this once. Please leave. They will look at one another. They'll look at one another, a little confused. Tristan, could you roll me a persuasion check?
For Evan, I presume?
Yeah, at advantage.
Persuasion. Advantage.
Oi.
He's not the persuade, I must say. Oof. Okay. They're going to look at him and kind of look towards each other. What you could do to us would be a more peaceful end than what she would give us.
When you say she, do you mean the person you robbed from or the person you're working for?
They'll kind of look at each other. It's like, either way, if we are they're going to kind of look and think and be like, oh shit, we didn't even think about the person we robbed from. They even consider that an option. It was like, if we are to die, we shall die on this mountain, brothers.
So there's no point in me offering you a chance to just give back what you stole and run away and we won't talk about it?
If we give back what we took, the torment that we shall face shall be eternal. And if we are allowed ourselves to be captured and taken back to that cruel witch, then that cruel witch who hired you, who knows what foul experiments that she'll do to us. The most merciful thing we can do is die with honor.
Are they speaking in common?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like a growly common. They're pretty much, the way that they're speaking pretty much is like, we either die, but if you don't kill us, then the people who sent us are going to kill us, and if you take us back to town, then they probably won't die, but whatever Eleni is going to do to them is probably going to be worse than death.
Well, at least they're standing their ground.
So at this point, they're just kind of picking which way they want to die.
Yeah.
So it's either excruciating death, quick, simple death at your hands, or potential mind-numbing experimentation that will probably yeah. You'll kind of hear Tim as he's like yanking the spear out of his shoulder. Like, ugh, I called dibs. As it is Tim's turn, the necromancer.
Is there a spell that can force bone growth within the other person's body, causing piercing damage as like this body manipulation extension thing happens? It sounds like a necromancer thing to do. That sounds really creepy.
Okay. He is going to look over to this one over here that threw the spear at him. He's going to I'll say he will look and he's like, "You'll do." No one touch this one. This one's mine. He is going to, he's going to open up his book. He's going to open up his book, and he is going to point his staff at him. Let me see what is the.
Who is his?
Tim. Who is theirs?
Tim. Okay, let's see if he can make a saving throw.
They're taking Tim.
No, Tim's
attacking.
Tim is attacking.
Tim's timming.
That Tim is hacking. I was like, oh.
I figured he might have some type of venereal disease.
Oh no, I figured if he was hacking, he was like a hacker. He's like hacking into dead people.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Okay. Okay. Tim is going to is going to kind of like mumble some words, just kind of like casting spell. As this black inky cube starts to form out of the ground, as these tendrils latch out of the darkness and grab a hold of his wrist. Think Full Metal Alchemist. Think Full Metal Alchemist with the hands coming out of the gate, and they'll start grabbing a hold of the werewolf, and they'll be like, no, and they just start dragging him down towards the ground.
That's dark.
You will hear the screams and the howls of the dead as this cube basically forms and seals around the werewolf. As the cube finishes taking shape, the screams of the werewolf are suddenly silenced, as if he was just put inside of some sort of soundproof cage. You will then hear a blip as the werewolf is gone.
Wow.
Oh.
Shout.
That's my man.
Must say Tim's like, well, I got the one I needed. I guess you can have the rest of them.
That's my man.
How considerate of you.
Evan will be able. Evan's close enough. On his book, he will be able to see on what is a blank page. He will see a image of a werewolf that looks like it is inside of the page, clawing at it.
What's the line? What's the line? It was Sakura's line. Whenever she did shit with her cards.
Return to your power confined.
Yeah, freaking card captured him.
I'm pretty sure it's Gotta Catch 'Em All.
Wrong franchise.
I'll say he's gonna like, all right, guys, forward march, up, 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 up.
I'm gonna go. I want to move to be closer to him.
I will happily oblige you for that on your turn. We're not there yet.
Oh wow.
Tim is.
Things
I'll say
climb quick.
Tim is. I'm gonna say, the skeletons are basically climbing. He's just sitting on their shoulders, it's kind of like the horse game. So he's just kind of like sitting on their shoulders while they're like climbing, and he's just like casting spells and.
That's fine, but I need to be closer to my pet.
You are significantly far away from him. But
Okay, well then I will connect with him after combat.
I'm refooting.
anyone? Okay, sweet.
Moment. I don't know why I'm even bothering with this. Go away.
I was not expecting that spell to actually go that way. Good on him. Good job, Tim.
His name is Joseph.
Sit.
That was the first death of the game.
But he's not technically dead,
He's not dead, actually.
so still not the first death of the game.
He is the first enemy defeat without being killed.
I know.
That's like a bunch of enemies have gotten killed.
It's the new Tim.
No, Tim's is still no. Our Tim is still alive.
Oh, I know. I'm making a joke though about.
If anybody kills Tim, I will kill him.
Right. You said you're refooting.
Why is this not?
Is anyone
I
else?
avenge my parents, but
I'm
I will
good.
avenge
I am
the
good.
guy.
Good.
As soon as my sheet loads, so that I can see.
The werewolves are going to try and refoot.
They are welcome to try.
I
Seize
feel
the
like that
initiative.
sounded like a threat. Werewolves are gonna try to refit.
You see, now that that's been tossed around a bit, I
Oh,
think people
shit.
have more respect for it.
What?
And by respect, you mean making sure I don't have it.
Oh no, remember, I almost stole it from Brian once.
That's because you weren't paying attention.
He's like, I seized the initiative. We've already seized it.
Because my first thought is, yes, I can seize it. Oh wait, one of us already has it.
Sees the initiative is broken. Please nerf. Too OP.
The fact that the villains get it more often than we do is actually saying a lot.
No, it's the villains use it more often than you do.
Day, I never get a chance to. What about say?
Anybody who generates
I
stun
normally
points
don't
can
roll.
use it. You
Yeah,
guys
I
just
normally
use
don't
your stun
roll.
points for damage. I use the stun points to make sure I get a turn before you kill me.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't had that many times where I get stunt points, but I normally don't get 5 of them.
Seize is only 4.
I thought C's was 5.
Nope.
Who has long?
Oh, shit. Okay, then I guess I'm just reading that wrong. I would have done that I would have done that a long time ago. I thought it was 5. That's
Are
why I
people
never
done
did it,
refooting?
because I never rolled it.
Yeah.
I refit stuff.
You said you already put it in?
Yep.
Yep.
They have refooted.
Cool. All right. Foots are down.
Okay.
Now we can re. Next.
Well, this has gotten a bit more of a thing. Running over here next to Evan, going into a crouch. As he's doing so, he is pulling out a yellow banded bullet, putting it in the in a empty chamber, and first shot's gonna go towards the zombies. Let me just double check all my correct things are clicked. That, okay. Yep, that. Nice.
My favorite rolls are that, and that.
Okay. So we've confirmed that already, so... Yes!
Okay.
Wait, why is it not factoring in all my other bonus damages?
Oh, I was eating real fast.
Oh,
Hey,
it
hey,
is
Matt,
not.
guess what?
It is not factoring in my bonus
what?
damages.
Somebody rolled an 18?
Yes.
Hey! Who rolled an 18?
David.
As I presume, David.
No.
It
Daddy
says a
is
14 for
eating
me.
His dinner. Get down.
He's talking about on your D20.
No, that's.
No,
on
you're
your
right.
D20.
You're right. No, he rolled a 14 on his D20.
You rolled a 14?
Yeah.
Oh, it says 18.
It says greater than
4.
18 because he crits on an 18.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, only
Sorry.
against a zombie though.
Yeah.
Okay. Since it doesn't look like it's taking in all of my I'll have to manually roll that shit. That's okay. Okay. Here we
What are you
go.
talking about?
Sorry. Here's my actual damage. Because it's not factoring in everything. Okay, it is factoring in that, however. Piercing plus... yeah. Yeah, that is unfortunate for the me. Okay. Okay, and it's... Yeah, sorry about this. I was going to do the math for me. Okay, 24 piercing and 15 radiant to the zombies.
To the zombie?
The first shot that comes out is more like a short, elongated yellow beam, which actually pierces through the first target. And does my 25 hit the werewolf?
You're 25. I'm not saying.
Should.
Or is it 25?
Well, it's 26 minus 1. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes, that will also hit the werewolves.
The werewolf will then take 15 radiant.
Okay.
I do have a second attack, but it sounded like you were going to describe some stuff, so...
It will, I must say, it will howl in pain. It will howl in pain before growling. 2 of the zombies will go down. The bullet getting caught. The bullet getting caught in the third one, leaving a searing scar in the middle of his chest. Wait, is that it?
Okay. No, I have a second attack, which will just be a regular old bullet. And
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
Okay, it is still not calculating in my damage bonuses.
Asuka's a good girl.
Okay.
Asuka a good girl. Asuka's a good girl. Yes, she is.
I'll need to experiment with that later.
Papa, who's a good girl?
Mute if you're doing that, so Brian can hear David.
The damage to the zombie is going to be 22 piercing.
22 piercing?
Yep.
All right.
I love you, Asuka. I love you, Asuka. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you Asuka?
Oh, let's see. Okay. It takes that last bullet. I'll say it takes that last bullet and it goes down. All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
You can mount her. You can mount her now.
Okay. Excuse me. Nope, not that. I could use it like that little note. Just checking some stuff right quick. Okay.
Boy.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Tristan.
Okay. Run along the edge here, not to proc. Get my boots all jangly. Ride my own soundtrack. Run up here, going into a spin as I lash out towards both these guys with my whip.
Holy crap, plus 25.
That's what happens on that 20, man.
Damn.
Yeah, it's climbing.
So I'm attempting a pull against the two werewolves, trying to bring them closer to me.
Okay. DC strength 19 versus prone.
They have to roll in athletics or in acrobatics versus one's versus 12, the other's versus 22 first for the pull.
Okay. Athletics. Let's see.
Athletics or acrobatics, their pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. All right. And that's for both of them?
One has to roll versus 12, the other has to roll versus 22.
Okay, 12 makes it, the 22 doesn't.
Okay, so I pulled the 22, which probably be this one.
This one? Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, where do you pull him?
Just right next to me.
Okay.
And then I roll a 30 to hit him with my magic silvered weapon.
Yeah.
Assuming he survives that, which I don't think he did, then I'll have to make a strength save.
So it's 42 plus 25?
Yeah, 42
44 plus 25?
Yep, 44 plus 25.
Yep, because of critical
Yep, because of crit.
I'm gonna say he sees the whip coming, and as he does, he will close his eyes and hang his head as you lop off his head. Seems to be at peace with what you are trying to do, and accepts this quick death in exchange for what could have been.
Okay. And then I will step back one since I've still got movement. And step over since I still got movement. That took me 25.
Okay. Anything else?
Just a second.
Yeah.
No, that should work. Okay.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Cool.
Tatsuka. Unmuted.
Sierra, your turn.
I see. Hold on. Matt, I don't think you think. Ow! I can't move it. I don't even know why the fuck I tried. I know. Did you see what that did to me? You just tried to kill me, Matt. Trying to take away the only hand that I fat with is so crochet. I'm not by hand fatful.
By hand fatful?
Yeah, I can only use one hand to fat with. I do not use both hands. It's not. Hold on, I'm trying to find where I'm at.
Thankfully, we're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream, so we can say whatever the fuck we want in theory.
Sierra.
I attacked this person?
That's David.
I mean, you can.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
You can certainly try.
The only targets left are wolves.
Oh, so go after the wolf.
Yeah, anything else is on our side.
Okay, I got you. I wasn't sure.
When to attack
who was
me.
who.
You dick.
Who's this in front of me? Just wolves. Okay.
That's that dwarf barbarian that's been with us that you liked.
But not as much as Tim.
That's
are those
Tim.
Skeletons, they belong to Tim?
Those are Tim's, yeah.
That's why there's a green dot.
They're carrying Tim like a throne.
This is the only guy that you can see that's an enemy.
Okay, thank you. Alright, let's see.
I'll say there's Tim that you like, there's the barbarian that you like, and there's a librarian that you seem to want to eat for some reason.
Well, I admit I am crazy, but I'm not like.
Oh, okay,
Okay, I'm stupid some of the time, but I saw you. I'm not as blind as you think I am.
Oh, the
Ah, yeah. Trying to avoid having too many tokens. Because I have the dot just to tell me I am doing it.
18.
I just put a number on mine.
It's 100 feet
Most
long.
of us they'd forget to change the number.
5 feet long.
Baby girl. Wrap up. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Calm down. Lay down. Lay down.
Alright.
Lay down. Good girl. That's a good girl. No. Lay down.
We're going to cast lightning bolt. Oh, my hand's really hurting now.
Make sure to make it friendly so you don't kill the barbarian.
Where's the? He's short enough, right? Don't I just shoot over him?
That's not how that works.
It takes up like the 5-foot square.
Yeah, it's the whole square.
All right.
You know, you could just move around him.
You also could just move, yeah.
I'm just gonna move around. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move into his hex. And, well, I tried to move, but somebody moved me back, I guess. I was moving myself. And I'm gonna lean on him, like very sexual-like. Like I'm trying to pick him up on the, like, you know, the side of the street. And I'm gonna be like, honey, hold my beer. Actually, what is mine? It's a fire. That would help, because I knew when I was.
I'll say, Govrius is going to look over at you. He's like, huh. He was like, here I thought I saw it all. He was like, here I thought I saw it all. Didn't know you could do this during combat.
19. Oh wait, hold on. Plus 8, 26, 27.
Okay. That is enough to hit.
You're doing lightning bolt, right?
Yeah, lightning bolt.
You don't roll to hit. They roll a save.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. And what is that against Dex?
That'd be Dex, yeah.
This is gonna suck. All right.
Now, Sierra, you can roll 8d6 damage while he's doing that.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
what I'm pulling out now.
And I guess I can mark off your mana while you're doing that.
That's right, my crystal die are outside.
Yeah, I should have done label, put these guys out of their misery in a group. I had a nice 3-line there, that never happens.
What the hell is in it?
Would you like to know?
No, I don't. It's grody looking. It's like somebody vomited in the cup.
It's delicious, is what that is.
15,
Shit.
20,
Titan, would you like some?
26 damage.
I mean, test it on your dog.
Okay. Minus 20. Okay. Oof. Takes that.
And you said you marked off my mana for me already?
Yeah, already got your mana.
Okay.
Oh. Shit. It's not my blanket, but it is now.
Okay. Alright. He is going, I must say,
Is that his death
You'll-
save?
Yep.
So he sucks it for Beck?
Yep.
Yep. He's going to Gilligan is going to look at you. He's like mighty fine lightning you got there. He was like,
Piss for good luck.
he was like, I think I can manage that. You will feel a hard slap on your behind.
I'll take it.
I say he was like dwarven kiss. Ah!
Hopefully Evan wasn't within line of sight.
Evan was very
Evan
much
actually,
within line of sight.
Yeah, literally right there. Evan will make a face, looking at him, as Gorvis goes running over towards this last werewolf. He was like, foul, smelly beast, be felled by my axe.
Is it wrong that I think of the episode in South Park where they go punch the baby, kick the baby, and I can envision him flying across the battlefield?
Down.
What do you got?
Down.
I know you don't got that toy.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da.
Don't. Hi.
All right, he starts swinging with his axes wildly at this creature. It tries to dodge, but it seems to be trying to move. But the scorched effects of getting shot with lightning seem to hinder its movements. It kind of looks like a wounded dog as it is trying to move away. As you see Gorvrius start wailing down on this wounded werewolf. With some semblance of glee. He's like, aha! He was like, you'll make a fine pelt!
The fact that they're werewolves and he said that disturbs me.
I was about to say, is that a thing in this setting? You know, werewolf hide clothing?
Don't they turn back to humans after they've been killed?
Usually, unless Brian's changed something.
He starts hacking into them. You see bits and pieces of it flying off as this one goes down. This one goes down. Reverts. This one goes down. The mauled body of it. The mauled body of it seems to be that of a teenage boy.
Oh, nice.
He's like, huh? Whoa! Didn't know they did that. Thought they were wolves.
I thought you didn't know they came in boy.
Especially considering he was just talking to him a second ago.
It's fine, Chef.
He's gonna be like, he was like,
the wisest.
he's gonna be like, He was like, not in the mood. He was like, not really in the business of slaughtering children, but I've killed worse.
Too late for that, bub.
We'll try to ignore the fact that, Nayland just kind of throttled one with a whip and then stabbed it repeatedly a second ago.
Oh yeah, the one that you killed. Reverts into a
8-year-old boy.
Doesn't matter what it reverts to. It looks bad. I'm a drow with a whip beating people. This is not PC.
Reverts to a teenage girl.
Of course.
Well, that's okay. It just means the kink has been taken too far with the whips.
Well, you see, you have the kink, but unfortunately, drow are notorious slavers. So this only gets worse if not only is she a girl, but she's also some kind of minority.
Alright. Khalid. Khalid, you are witnessing what appears to be a slaughter and, seems to be a mixture of a slaughter and whatever the hell Tim just did.
Whatever Tim just did, we don't talk about until we get our anime abandoned review.
Yeah.
Khalid will look at all this, kind of adjust his hat, like,
There is one more. Must say there is one more werewolf who seems to be kind of worried right now.
As he and I are having one of those Afro samurai stare downs.
I'm gonna say he seems to be. Yeah, he seems to be kind of worried, kind of watching all his brethren fall.
bonus move and dash and then kill that son of a bitch. No, he does not.
I mean,
So is that
technically
all of
you could.
I could.
Because assuming that it makes it to his turn and he's, I'm not saying he's not dead yet, he's probably going to try to run.
Oh, so I see. Now that everybody's dead, now he'd rather face the wrath of his employer.
Before I had numbers and strength.
Now that everyone's dead, he's like, if everyone's dead, it's easier for me to escape solo than for us to escape as a group. He was like, if we all run, we'll stand out because we're a pack. If I run by myself, then chances are I might get away.
You know how you're less likely to stand out? Turn back into people.
Is that what you tell him?
No! I'm just following his line of logic. It's like, if that's all he was worried about, just turn back into the Breakfast Club and walk.
You're not gonna protect me?
No,
I can't help but imagine the Breakfast Club as werewolves.
No, in their defense, most werewolves feel like they're the shit when they're weirded out.
But yes, anyways,
He's okay.
Khalid is just going to climb up this and take a peek over the ledge.
It looks weird. I'll pass.
Okay. You will see. I must say, you will see a. You will see. Looking down from this, you can see the. You can see the capital. I must say, you can see the capital of Haslan that you came from. And you can see. You can see Haslick. You can see Haslick's tower in the distance. You do see some sort of a.
That's Sierra.
Something. You do see something that looks. Make me a perception check.
Everyone?
No. Because he said he was actually climbing up and taking a look. So.
Okay.
All right. So, just straight 22. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Which case, looking out, you will. Looking out into the horizon. Looking down and out, you will notice a bit of a gleam that you did not notice from. That you did not notice at first, coming from Haslick's tower. It appears to be some sort of a light
in the distance,
and you take notice. Yes.
Is it coming closer?
And you take notice that it's not really, but you do. But Khalid, you are able to realize that this light seems to be shining in your direction.
Khalid is quickly going to make sure there's nothing like on this thing before looking further into it. Like, make sure this plateau is clear.
It's kind of like a light, and you can see that it seems to be angling in the direction of where this entire thing is. It's not like a sniper rifle, but it seems to be angling in this area.
It was more before he looks into the the glass thing. He's wanting to make sure that this area right here, where this area, is clear.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's no.
Yeah, that area appears to be clear. You do hear some sloshing noise coming from. There's a cave right there. You will hear some sloshing noises. You will sloshing noises. Something I'll say. It's like a shambling of zombies. Something that sounds like flesh rubbing together. And you will also hear the sound that horrible crying noise of a baby inside.
Okay, he is not okay. So that's cool. But first, he's going to get back lower under the ledge so he isn't seen, and will bonus action his stealth before using a spyglass to look at the shining light that is upon us. About that.
Are we still in combat time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
For the moment.
I'll say he's just doing reconnaissance stuff.
Okay. That's fine. I was looking at my calendar. I was like, do I need to decrement it? Oh, okay. We're not in real time.
All right.
So
Cool.
Yeah,
Khalid
and then
disappears into the shadows.
And then he'll pull out spyglass and look towards that shining point.
Oh, okay. How long have you been here in Haslin? No, sorry.
In Haslin itself?
Yeah, in this realm, particularly.
Probably a few weeks, maybe 2.
Oh, okay. You will have heard some vague mention that the Lord of this realm is considered to be damn near a god of magic, and no magic use in his realm escapes his eyes. You can kind of deduce that this massive thunderstorm that is over top of you has probably caught his attention.
And possibly if the rumors are true, our own little magical battle, hypothetically.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's magical use, but this giant area effect thundercloud on the mountain definitely.
Mostly. Okay.
Yeah, it's I'm about to say it was like.
Okay, I will just simply move a little bit more this way, and that's it.
Okay. Cool. Rayon, it is your turn.
Finally. Alrighty. Who's not dead?
There is one werewolf.
But I don't know if he can see him from his position.
He can. I say you cannot see him unless you go up the side of this cliff right here. You cannot see that werewolf, but from the sounds of it, battle seems to be wrapping up over here.
Okay. Can I hear the growling up the cliff?
You can hear what used to be several growls, now just kind of appears to be like one kind of frightened, growling, whimpering noise.
Critical really got him good.
That critical got me good. I'm scared of myself right now.
What's my movement?
I believe your movement is. Let me check. I think it's either
it should
40
be 30.
or 50. Hold on.
I would presume 30, unless he's really weird.
Apparently it's 30. I thought it went up to 40, but apparently it's 30.
I'll double check all my stuff later and see if we just have it in wrong.
Okay.
If he's got enhanced move, it has to come from his race, because based on what he's demonstrated, I doubt it comes from his class.
I have a whole lot of feats.
I thought it was supposed to be a feat, but I don't know. Might have. I
Yeah,
thought
there are
we had
feats that
added
do
it.
it.
Well, yeah, there are plenty of feats that do it. I just don't know if he has any of them.
but I would like to go up the cliff face then.
Cool.
Do you
All right.
do you have flight or spider climb?
I have a thing that says I can move through. If it's difficult terrain, I move through it.
This isn't
non-magic.
Climbing a cliff is not difficult terrain. That's just climbing.
Well, I wasn't sure how steep it is.
It's enough. I'll say it's about I'll say it's enough of a steep. I'll say it's as steep as it looks. It's actually if you can gauge that angle, it's enough to where you have to climb a little.
I'd say it looks
It's not
almost
a difficult
vertical.
climbing roll. Yeah, it's not a difficult climbing roll. It's probably maybe about, I would say, 10-foot wall.
Is the climbing roll going to end up as my action?
Not usually.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It'll take up about half your movement.
I'd say climbing
So
does
you
take
can-
half. You move half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it moves as if difficult terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say if you
It's not difficult terrain, but it behaves like difficult
That's
terrain.
why I said as if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can finish your move right here, and you'll be able to see it.
Alrighty.
I'd say because you need an actual climbing speed to ignore it.
15
Yeah.
on the die, plus climbing would be acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, so 23.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. You make it up here. You see a frightened werewolf. Kind of looking around. You will see a headless. I'll say you will see a headless teenage girl. I'll say a brutally beaten and damn near scalped young boy.
That one wasn't me.
We want to make the story good. We want to make the story good. We want to make the story
You,
good.
yeah, you will see a kind of scorched black area over where Tim is standing,
Ah. Lay down.
and there's this last werewolf right here who is looking. Who is looking at all of you, looking at his dead compatriots, and seems to be looking in this direction, like northeast, kind of like he's trying to gauge a path to escape. Trying to debate whether he wants to fight or flee. So Marseille, because he's looking at Nayland, he's looking at Robin, and now you're climbing up the side of the mountain, and now he's looking at you, and he's like,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find my thing here. Ooh! I could cast that. That's a thing.
I mean, you currently still have your thundercloud rolling.
I know. I'm trying to decide if I want to strike him or not. I'm trying to find my spell on my goddamn list of spells. God.
That's right. Zombies are dead. I can remove them from the initiative.
Hopefully their blood pressure is
Level
low. I have,
3.
this elevator feed.
I need that. Call lightning. Here's each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Oh, so I have to use my whole action. Okay. Rayon's gonna get this grin on his face when he looks over at him, and then the lightning's gonna strike him.
He might say the werewolf is gonna look. He was like, "This is bad. This is bad. Who are you?" There will be a yelp of pain as lightning just shoots out of the sky and strikes him. And that's a dex save.
I'd say he hasn't taken any damage yet, so he's probably fine.
I mean, he's gonna take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a matter of how much. Oops. There.
He failed.
Alright, roll your damage.
Dun, 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 dun. You picked the wrong neighborhood, hombre. Oh, really? Oh, for shit. 10 damage.
Alright.
The best damage.
It'll be a yelp of pain. It'll be a yelp of pain as his fur singes from getting struck with the lightning. His knees buckle a bit, and he's like,
Rayon is gonna say, if you surrender and give us a little bit of information, there won't be any more of that. Who's a good doggy?
He's
doggy.
Intimidation check.
Ooh, I have that. Do I get advantage because I just struck him with lightning?
Considering the predicament that he's in, and he can't tell which of you three, he can't tell which of the three sides is worse. He can't tell. At this point, he can't tell who's worse: you guys, his employer, or the people he stole from. Yes, advantage.
Oh, you know what this sounds like? Another day in Ravenloft.
Aren't we technically on the side of the people he stole from? I mean, those are the people who hired us.
Well, yes, but I mean, there's actually being handed over to the people he stole from, and then there's,
Chances are you don't look like the Royal Guard, so it's just assuming that you're mercenaries. I'll say if you were the Royal Guard, you would not be talking. You would have just walked in here, murdered them, and kept on going. You guys are also not fighting in an organized fashion.
Fighting like a bunch of assholes, not as teammates. Which makes sense in this particular case.
Because we are a bunch of assholes.
I say only three of us have worked together, and the three of us are doing what we do together when we work together.
Really? Because it looks like you're pretty separate.
Right. They stay back and do range, and I make sure nothing gets close.
That 20.
Okay.
It's a skill check, so that doesn't mean much.
That's a 34? 34.
Okay. He will look back towards the cave. He'll look back towards the cave, and he'll kind of shudder, and he'll look off into the distance, and look past you back towards the city, and he was like, "Okay, I will tell you everything I know. Just please spare me and keep me safe."
Somebody get me a milk bone. Who's a good doggy?
Are you talking to the were or to Oscar?
Oh, no, to the were.
Okay.
Even though Oscar definitely responded to that.
He looks a little frightened. He looks a little frightened. He was already scared. He was already scared of Nayland, and now he's terrified of you.
I would have it no other way.
It's hilarious considering, he's scared of the lesser threat.
Well, he rolled really high.
I see that.
He
effectively, combat is over unless one of you wants to try to attack a surrendered enemy.
Nope, that's not how we do.
Surrendered.
That's the only one left.
He's not a threat to me, so I will, however, want to search the downed werewolves.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and check on Evan since he got critted on earlier.
Evan took no damage even with the crit.
Yeah, but I can't tell that from my angle, right?
Don't know.
Technically, you're right there, so yes.
Oh, okay.
Unless anybody is going to object, I believe it would be prudent for Evan to be going around doing that just to make sure nobody gets back up that's not supposed to.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
I could see Tim objecting.
Tim said he was
Tim-
good. He got the one he wanted.
Tim wanted a werewolf for undisclosed reasons.
And while they're doing that, Naylan is going to be going around collecting personal effects to see if there's anything of value and taking ears off zombies for proof of kill when we get back.
Okay.
On
The
Tim then, and
I'm gonna say you bless the. I'm gonna say you bless the.
We can barely hear you, Sierra. What's up?
I said I'm gonna go over to Tim then and be his fangirl.
As you make your way over there, Tim's gonna kind of close the book, and he was like, "Hi."
Hi. I just want to say that I really like you.
Why?
Because you're an amazing person. Why not?
Who told you that?
Your actions have taught me that.
It's okay. I think she's easily enamored.
He's gonna be like many things, and he's like many things that you'll encounter in life. I'm incredibly disappointing.
Hmm?
I doubt. The one thing that is disappointing is my brother over there, but we won't talk about that.
He seems like an amazing guy. At least he seems like he showers.
Does
He looks like
Talk to me.
he looks like he has money. All of you look like you have money. I wish I had money.
Well, come and join us, and you will have all the money you need.
You guys are too strong for me to hang around. I'll probably just die.
No, I won't let you die.
That's what they all said. Then they let me die.
Now,
They did.
that I will now make out loud to you that I will protect you so long as you stay by my side. Or I by yours.
I feel like I'd be a burden.
Nope. The only burden I have is he's gonna look back over there. She's gonna be like, I got the one with the red hair.
I'm pretty sure I'll be a burden.
No.
Somebody's
no.
YouTube is too loud.
Who's the one with the red hair? Is that
The
you?
who? The. Oh, you mean
I
up here?
heard.
She just randomly
That's you.
points in that direction of the party and says the one with the red hair.
Wait, no, there is one with red hair.
Who's
Oh, that's
YouTube?
the girl. Girl has red hair.
I say, who's listening to videos in the background?
It's not coming from us.
Yeah.
So it's got to be Brian or Greg.
Okay.
Lay down. Your boy has the playing cards again.
Titan. You're not
Thank you,
allowed to-
whoever it was.
I would like to interrogate the werewolf.
Asuka.
Asuka.
They really think they're slick. They're not.
Lay down.
And I think it's
Lay down.
Okay. The werewolves will. He'll be on his knees. He'll be on his knees with his paws on the ground, kind of head pressed against the dirt. I will tell you what I can.
Who's a good boy? Okay.
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of he seems like he's holding on to what pride he has left to not answer that.
Rayon is currently a little with the fact that he's like kneeling down before Rayon. Rayon's like having these flashbacks to when he really had power. When he's like reveling in the moment a little bit.
Are they in small aspect ratio?
What?
Are they in small aspect ratio because they're from the past?
can't move my pog right now because I don't have my keyboard. So I didn't go buy batteries. Somebody made me forget.
I'm pretty sure in chat you said, well, somebody. You didn't specifically say Sierra. Sierra would have never volunteered until you
Asuka.
were wasting your time.
Okay.
Can you
Where
DoorDash batteries?
What was that?
Yeah, if you want to pay like 3 times as much as you're paying for the fucking batteries.
Where is the book? Lay down.
Do we have a loot crate handout? I do not believe we do. Okay.
No, I don't believe we do either.
Okay.
There should be. I must say, I made a loot crate.
Did you actually make it so we could access it?
I thought I did. Hold on, let me see. Loot crate.
Okay.
See.
Yeah, somebody's radio or TV or yeah. I'm guessing that's Brian.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
I'll take the
Can you see
claws.
it?
I could use those.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Somehow I wound up in archived handouts. Okay. Cool. Alright then. What must I say? What did you ask, Rayon?
Where is the book?
It must say it is in the cave, being prepared for transport.
Excellent. See, we don't always have to fight the war. Now, come on, boys, to battle. What's in the cave?
A witch and her grisly abominations.
Ooh.
She is not the one responsible for creating them. I must say, she is not the one responsible for creating them, but she commands them.
Interesting.
We come from a different land.
Did you want the loincloths?
Yeah.
Different land?
Yes. We come from a different land. We hail. We were sent here from Barovia.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, goodness. Do not say that out loud too close to Evan.
Who's near this conversation? Apparently, Nayland.
I mean,
I don't know if I am or not since I'm going around rounding up shit.
He's not being quiet as far as I know. This isn't a private conversation. He's just kind of talking. We come from Barovia. The Queen sent us. The Queen sent us to come here.
Barovia?
And all we know is that we were here to take the that we were supposed to take this artifact. And we do not know what it does. We do not know why. We were just sent to retrieve it.
Now you sound... Are you as young as your friends here? He's gonna point around at the dead corpses.
He'll look at the headless girl and the mauled boy. He was like, you'll kind of hear some faint sobbing underneath his voice. They were my children.
Oh.
At that, my character busts out laughing uncontrollably.
You've seriously made some
Terrible
poor
thing.
decisions then.
Children before.
I'm about to say, you'll kind of hear Tim mutter, "You can't have this one back." The werewolf say, he was like, it was not. He was like, it was not my choice. We were, he was like, we are he was like, we are forced. He was like, we were forced to this, transformed against our will, made into these abominations, and
Oh,
controlled through, and I'm saying controlled through pain.
Then whom did this to you?
don't mind me. Oop. Oop.
Identify. What are you identifying?
Last sentence. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay.
I sent you a message in EM Brian on Skype.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say. He seemed. I'm gonna say. It seems to be a mixture. I'm gonna say it seems to be a mixture of. I'm gonna say it seems to be a mixture of some sort of a curse. And you notice there's some sort of. I'm gonna say it seems to be two. It seems to be two separate curses on it. One is, of course, the lycanthropy. The other seems to be a curse that keeps him from being able to shapeshift.
Ah, well, that explains that then. Well, either way, remove curse fixes both.
All right. Cool. You will remove the curse. When the curse is removed, you will see parts of his body starting to crack, and it seems like it's taking back to its human form.
I didn't know you'd be here, baby girl. I would have thought you were
this human form that he is shaping back into appears to be horribly deformed.
That
The
I
shape
can't help
that this
you with.
one. Yeah, I'm about to say he seems to be horribly deformed. Looking at him, you see several scars. They look like surgical scars. They seem to be surgical scars. Most of what's wrong with him appears to have been kind of patchwork done. Like his shoulder blade, his collarbone, part of his skull looks to be enlarged in some areas. His bones seem as if they were set improperly.
So
he looks incredibly malnourished. He'll look at his body. He was like, I'm back. He'll kind of get up and start hobbling towards you. His legs going out underneath him as he starts crawling towards you. Nayland.
Well, it requires touch, so it's probably pretty close.
Yes, I had to touch him, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. He will be grasping at your pants legs. He was like, thank you for what life I have left. I thank you. He was like thank you for affording me the luxury that my children could not have. I can die human.
You're
I'll
welcome.
say he'll look at you. He was like, what is your name, great hero?
I told your mom.
Nelen Belena Romenza del Yatendri.
can't be under.
He's gonna kind of look at you. I'm gonna say he's gonna kind of look at you and be like,
It's okay.
He looks like he's trying to have it taken. He'll look at your skin and look at your hair. He's like, I shall refer to you as the Silver Shadow. That is okay with you.
I suppose, though I didn't really do anything stealthy in the scanner, but sure.
You will you'll see Robin feverishly writing.
Hey, why am I the shadow?
I'll say Robin will be feverishly writing this encounter down. So, all right. He will say. So what? He was like. So what am I to do?
Well, sounds like you're being allowed to walk.
So I just he'll say he was like without my curse. Without my curse, I'm of no use to you in combat.
No, you are plenty used to me. You can totally hang out with me. I'll keep you safe.
You probably even taste like your brother.
Yeah, let's not, shall we?
What? I'm just, this is a dangerous area. We can't let him wander on his own. What if something attacks him on his way back to town?
I don't know about this. I don't know about this Barovia, but if it's anything like Kazan, this person should have enough wherewithal to survive if given a weapon.
Brian, I sent you a message in Skype.
Okay.
Do you need a weapon?
Yeah, that's why I said I responded.
I will give this individual the only spare weapon I have. I'll give him my belaying pin.
I could just give him back his spear.
I just don't know how strong he would be now that he's like normal. Now with werewolf, he had that strength, and look at him. He looks malnourished and weak.
Yeah, while they're talking all that, Khalid will give him some of his rations.
I'm just saying, it's like you want to escort him back to town, fine. We have enough people around as it is. We don't need more hangers on.
Well, no, I'm not saying to use him for combat. I'm just saying, we keep him safe. Him and his bodyguard.
Until he gets back to town. We don't need a friggin' entourage.
What?
Yeah, speaking of, we probably need to hurry up, because whatever they're doing, it's not good in there.
Yeah,
I didn't see
about
what
to become
they
a
were
problem.
doing, but it's enough to have the
Tim
good old
shambling
master,
his way toward.
the old master concerned with the lightning storms. Heard squelching, more zombies, and baby crying or something like that, so we need to get going.
Who's my good girl?
Sorry, Greg, I can't hear you over Matt and his dog. What was that?
We need to get going ASAP. There's more zombies squelching and I think a baby noise or something like that, so probably some sort of ritual, so I recommend haste as soon as possible.
Sounds good to me. I'll hand him one of the spears. If you want to wait for us down by the wagon, we can escort you back to town, or you can do your own thing.
He'll look around and be like, I stand just as he'll say I stand just as much of a chance. He was like, I stand just as much of a chance with you as I do if I go with you. So my children would prefer it if I lived on. I will do my best to. He was like, I will do my best to make them proud.
Will you at least tell Tim what the one in the book name? That way he can put the name in the chapter.
I'm gonna say he seems to be. I'm gonna say while he's doing that, you guys are making your way into the cave, correct?
I believe that was the intention.
Well,
Okay.
before I go into the cave,
All right. He seems to be
Hold
hanging
on.
back. I'm gonna say he seems to be hanging back with this golden-haired person. Appears to be looking. I'm gonna say appears to be looking at something, and I'm gonna say appears to be looking at something and scribbling something.
Okay, just gonna hang back then, just for a moment, just to make sure we're all going in as a group.
yeah, before we go into the cave, I'll approach the
Oh.
now de-wolved individual.
Don't worry, guys. We'll catch up.
Yeah, that's not how this works.
Okay.
I'll hand them two gold pieces. Don't consider this a charity. Consider it, well, a starter. Don't waste it.
He'll take a hold of it, and he will humbly grasp your hand and smile. He was like I will not. He was like, I won't waste this second opportunity in life.
Good.
What are they eating? That's too late now.
Asuka.
Oh, they threw it back down.
With that, I take it the cave entrance is over here.
Yeah.
Yes, at the top.
Asuka.
I started heading your way to the cave.
Is-
How roomy is
We can't hear you, Sierra.
does the cave look from here?
I said I'm heading into the cave. I'm walking into the
The
cave.
must say the entrance looks wide,
Throw it away.
but it kind of the entrance looks wide. It kind of narrows out into like a stairwell that leads down.
I think I'll stay here and guard the entrance.
Just stay where we can see you.
Yeah, I go skipping into the cave. I'm skipping in, having a good time.
Yeah, so if you separate out of line
Okay.
of sight, that's when things grab you.
Rayon's walking into the cave,
Again, I
You
mentioned
sort of-
the entrance.
That's,
feeling himself a little bit there.
I'm just saying, if we move beyond the side of the entrance, keep us in sight.
Well, that
All
would
right, so
defeat
you're
the purpose.
you're staying back by the entrance, correct?
The
That's
purpose is to make sure nothing leaves, correct? There's no...
Where's the dad?
Keeping us in sight and staying back by the entrance are not necessarily mutually exclusive.
Well, he said it narrowed down into like this stairwell.
Into a
thing.
stairwell.
Right, so you could wait at the top of the stairs just as easily. So it keeps us in sight, but nothing's getting past you.
Hmm.
So is that what you want to do? Do you want to stay? Do you want to?
I'll say at the top of the stairwell before it narrows too much.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
I don't know how easy it'll be to keep everyone else in line of sight.
Okay.
Wait, are you trying to
which
go scout ahead?
Nah, he's staying back while you guys go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In which case, let me erase him off of the map in the next map. All right.
And I'd say, Galen was the one making a big deal about trying to stay within line of sight of each other at least.
Okay. Cool. Next map.
Because you have no idea what may be lurking down here. The last thing we need to do is give
you
it a chance to pick us off.
You guys descend down this stairwell, going roughly about 50 feet down.
Yeah, see?
Oh, I thought it was far less narrow than that.
I'm gonna say this passageway right here.
Okay, that's the narrow part.
I'm gonna say that's what I meant by like narrow stairwell.
Okay.
Just leads down.
I'll wait for about a minute. 1 second. Because I know there's gonna be some travel time if it's like a 50-foot stairwell.
Yeah. So you said you wait for about a minute?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for about a minute. 1 second. There's some stuff I need to look up.
Okay. Cool. In which case, I will transfer back.
Oh my gosh, where is it?
Because if you're hanging back, then something is about to happen.
Oh. Cool.
Let's see.
There it is.
How do huh. Well then, it is not letting me erase stuff out of the GM layer. Okay. Yeah, it's not letting me clear stuff out of the GM mode. Okay. Alright, fuck it, whatever. So,
Okay, so you said there's something happening out here?
yes. Cool. Alright. Oh, there it is. Good. Okay, cool. While you are sitting out here, the light that is going, so you're just kind of standing out here, correct?
Yeah, I'm standing out here. I still have my weapon out.
All right. You will see a beacon. You will see that beacon that Khalid was talking about, kind of shining in this direction. The beacon will suddenly dim and go out.
Oh, the Eye of Sauron got bored.
After that, there will be silence, and you will hear. There will be silence before you hear. Before you see hear a bit of rumbling in the sky. There will be a beam of light that shoots down. Right about here.
Right about where? Was there a ping?
Yeah. Yeah, it was right about here.
Ah.
Right here. You will see a figure with a high collar and a red cloak.
Here we go.
Oh.
She will slowly turn around and look towards you. She will say, "Hello."
Greetings. Is there anything I can help you with? And of course I recognize her. Do I recognize her?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
She is Eleni, she is Eleni, the right hand of the right hand of Hazlitt.
Okay. Well, in that case, it'll say, greetings, Lady Eleni.
She'll look at you and kind of look you up and down. You have done well. She'll look over at this one over here. She'll say, I presume that this is a gift.
At this point, you can make his own own decisions and you yours. I'm not going to stop you from receiving it as a gift.
He will look towards, and she's gonna be like, no. He was like, stay back. You said you would protect me. And she'll look and say, fool.
We said that he'd live if he stuck with us, he'd live long enough to make it to town. Yeah. I'm not sure which way he decided he was going to go. That speech of his is like, my odds are as good as you as without. My kids want me to live, so it's like I'm not sure where he stood on that.
He was trying to figure out like the best path to do. He was while Nix was kind of like standing there, and so he was trying to gather his thoughts. A lot kind of came down on him.
So he had not made a decision yet. Okay.
Yeah,
so he was still trying. A whole lot just happened. I was like, I'm about to say, effectively has 2 dead kids and his curse was removed. Now, he's got to take a moment to recoup from that.
Yeah, which is fine.
So,
It's just,
Yeah.
we are not committed to anything yet because he did not make a decision yet.
yeah. He is, I'm about to say, he looks, I'm about to say, he was like, no, no. He was like, no, you can't leave me. He was like, you can't leave me with her. He was like, she's going to say, how cute. You think you have a choice. He was like, I have done nothing to you. And she was like, au contraire, it was like, you have committed crimes against the great land of Haslan.
And technically, he also is I guess, an espionage agent past the borders.
That's not really a thing, as far as I know, unless Brian's doing something different. But
not really, but they do. I'll say if there's one thing that they really don't like is the undead and abominations like this.
well, he's no longer an undead abomination. If she's half worth her salt, she should be able to tell that.
Oh yeah, she can, but that doesn't stop the fact that he was part. It doesn't stop the fact that she's like, you were part of the group that came into the castle and killed our guards, and you tried to run off.
Okay, so she's adjudicating law.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to say, she will say, you know what, she was like, I'm fairly certain that your masters knew what you would be getting into if you came over here and if you were caught. He'll be backing away and trying to scamper away from her.
While she is doing this, can I make just like a perception roll or something? I'm wanting to size her up. Basically, is what I'm trying to do.
Go right ahead. Just tell me what you're trying to learn.
Any like overtly magic items that she has on her. Any information about her that I could get off of actually seeing her versus her reputation.
Okay.
I guess since I'm more trying to identify like type items and stuff like that, I would guess Arcana if she's some sort of non-human thing herself.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
I kind of wish I would have gotten that during combat, but
nice.
you know, that works.
Okay. Eleni is a race of people here called the Rashamani. She is, on her back you see a ornate scythe. It is a ornate scythe with it is actually a double-headed scythe. There are 2 blades on. One pointing. It's pretty much a double-bladed scythe. It is, the scythe seems to be made completely. The blade seems to be made purely out of silver, and coated. In sapphires, embedded into it. There, even with as cold as, even with the temperature up here in the mountain, you can see that. Like there seems to be some sort of cold energy radiating off of it. The red that you see on her outfit, you originally think that is dye. Apparently, it is actually blood. So, looking at her cloak, it just looks red, but with your keen eye, you can see that it kind of seems to be a shifting blood that is moving through her fabric.
Okay.
I'm gonna say she will. Let's see. She seems to just be normal. I'm gonna say she seems to be a normal person, just with whatever sort of magic she's been dabbling in has changed her. I'm gonna say for the most part I'm gonna say whatever she seems to have lost a significant amount of her humanity, and most of that appears to be a byproduct of whatever magic, whatever sort of cursed magic she has dabbled in.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to try. He is going to start trying to run away. She will look over towards you and say, "I trust." It was like, "I trust that you will." She will say, "I trust that you have no intention of getting in my way."
He'll pause for just a moment. He and I have entered into no agreement, and as far as I can tell, I believe it is your job to enforce the laws of Haslam.
I'll say, I'll say the I'll say. I'll say, Lord Haslick wishes one of them brought back to him. And since he seems to have some semblance of consciousness and to be self-aware, and I'll say he will make the perfect experiment. As he is running away, she will hold out her hand as the scythe seems to unsheath itself on its own. As you can kind of see like a red liquid coagulate out of her cloak, like a hand take a hold of the scythe and move it around to her outstretched hand as she takes it in her palm.
So she did one eternity.
She throws the scythe kind of like a boomerang, and it will curve around in front of him and come back to her hand. It almost looks like she missed, but it will curve around in front of him, curve around in front of him. As she's throwing it, you kind of see this after image. You kind of see this after image of the scythe, kind of like a blur or a trail of it. As he runs through it, you see as he runs through the after image of the scythe, you see his legs get lopped off.
Okay.
You're not exactly sure what just happened. You're not exactly sure what just happened. She clearly just caught her scythe, and all you saw was him run through the after image of the scythe.
Right. Yeah, she's clearly too powerful for me to deal with alone.
His legs lop off as he tumbles down this hill, about 5 or 10 feet.
Yeah, we can just meet him there.
He'll be looking at this and trying to he has a kind of feeling going on, but he's trying to cover that up as to not show doubt in front of Lady Alana.
She will reach out a hand to him, and he'll say, no, please. He'll start trying to crawl away as she holds her hand out, and the blood that is pouring out, of the stumps on his leg, they will form hands, and they will start the blood that is pouring out of his legs will coagulate into hands and start pulling his body back towards her.
Oh, creepy as fuck.
I'm gonna say she will say it is foolish to resist. He is clawing into the ground. He is clawing into the ground. You can see his fingernails getting torn off as he is clawing at rocks, desperately trying to get away. You'll hear him gurgle as you see blood begin to start pouring out of his eyes and out the corner of his mouth. His body starts levitating in the air as she places her hand on his chest, as his arms just kind of become stiff and outstretched, with like movements of her fingers as if she's puppeteering his body. And when that, I'm gonna say when that happens, she will turn around and look at you. Thank you for your. She was like, "Thank you for your service."
Of course, my lady.
With that, she will take a hold of him, and a light will shoot out of the sky and engulf the two of them as they levitate momentarily before disappearing.
Okay. Given that, really though. Okay. He'll like start towards the stairwell, and then like stop, unable to really progress forward much more. Oh, that was a thing.
All right. You guys at the bottom of the stairwell. I'll say he is effectively a minute behind you. Are you waiting for him, or are you?
I was adamant about keeping everyone in line of sight. So if he's not in line of sight, we're waiting. Or at least I'm waiting. I don't know about the rest of them.
All right. What about the rest of the group? Nayland says that he wishes to wait. That is not completely, that is not something that the rest of you have to do.
The immediate question I would have to ask is, what's our environment like light wise?
I was moving forward, but again, I came into the cave and Asuka!
Zuka did not wait. She continued on. She don't got time for this to sit around and wait. She continued on. She didn't stop. She's not waiting for anybody because technically
you have to go clean this up.
Nobody else is in her party.
No, you need to do that now. Because
all right, I'm gonna say you guys can technically move your movement. I'm gonna say anyone who's moving, you can move. I'm gonna say you can move your movement if you like.
Okay. If I may, next round, quote unquote, I'll close my eyes and dash down through the through the stairwell. Since you said it was 50 feet down, my dash should be 80.
Okay. Cool. All right.
It's all trash that she's left sitting on this table.
Yeah, that piece is
one of them is mine.
That's yours. None of those are.
All right. For Nayland, Robin stays next to you. Nayland.
All those paper plates are not hers. She didn't. When she sits.
Hang on, I can't hear you over Sierra and Matt.
All right. I'll say
They either came from you and the boys, or.
All right. I'll say Robin will stay next to you, Nayland.
Okay.
Does not seem to want to leave. All right. So she's going forward, in which case he would also, in which case Evan would also follow nearby. I'm not saying. Tim is also following. Govries will stay back. Has a similar mentality towards Nayland. Can't leave a good man behind. So Govry will stay back. Rayon, are you staying back or are you going on ahead?
Rayon is definitely moving forward.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's say, Khalid, are you staying back or are you going forward?
Before that answer, a question. What's the light situation?
There seem I'll say it's kind of like a it's not dim light. I'll say it's not dim light. This place seems to be kind of lit by a mixture of kind of bioluminescent crystals. And I'll say bioluminescent crystals and moss. So it's dark and dingy, but it's lit enough for it to not be dim light.
So okay, so not dim light. So
yeah.
Okay, so Khalid will only move a little bit, but only to see what's over here as well, just to make sure,
Okay. That kind of just seems to be an opening that leads to nowhere. The way that they're going seems to be you see two paths. One that heads over there. Looking into that room, first glance, you don't see anything.
Otherwise, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. For people who are still moving on, you can continue shuffling on if you like.
I'm trying to remember where we're at.
You hear a sloshing and you hear a loud sloshing ahead. As far as Suka. I'll say Evan following, Tim, actually Tim's gonna go this way. All right. Rayon, which way are you going?
Following are we splitting up?
No, I'm gonna say Suka and Evan seem to be going forward. Tim saw them going that way, and he kind of looks at the three paths, and then he decides to take the path that's going map north.
So he's going a different direction?
He seems like he's going a different direction.
I will probably out loud point that out and be like, shouldn't we all stick together?
Oh, now y'all want to stick together.
At least the
Now that we've wandered off, it's time to stick together.
At least the party moving forward should stick together. She'll look back at Tim and be like, Tim, do you sense that we should go that way instead, or are you just
No, I'm just pretty sure if you guys go that way, then you guys are gonna get whatever's that way, and if I go this way, then there's probably something that I can get for myself over here.
Okay, well, if you want to split and go off on your own.
Well, I'm not trying to be away from you guys, it's just that you all seem capable, and you don't really need me.
We do need you. I hear something down the tunnel if you want to come.
Evan is gonna kind of look back and shoot Tim a glare. Tim's gonna be like, "No, it's probably best if I go this way."
Okay.
All right.
Evan will kind of like give like a bit of a grunt and like, that's right.
Evan, be nice. I don't chase away your hussies. At least Tim is respectable.
I'm gonna say he's gonna look over at Tim as he kind of disappears around the corner. He's a homeless, malnourished bum.
And I remember there was a time where you were such too.
Yeah, and you notice that I didn't try to flirt with people until I got myself straight.
He's not flirting with me. I'm flirting with him. There's a difference.
Yes, have standards.
Oh, I'll show you standards.
Would it constitute as the next round by this point?
Yes.
In which case,
you guys can take one more movement.
I will follow Tim.
Okay.
Finally. You actually came down there?
yeah, he's just running down the stairs,
Yep.
and then coming
Finally.
to a stop.
Took you long enough.
Everything okay? You look
No, so he's
bad
like-
right now.
And I'll say, Gorgon's like, he's like, the mechanical man has made it.
Yeah. Listen, after this, depending on how everyone feels about the survivor, we might need to go on a bit of a rescue. Lady Eleni appeared, and to retrieve him for the Grand Mage of the realm.
Well, he didn't accept our protection, so...
True, though I personally have some issues with the kind of experimentation I imagine will be happening.
I didn't say I was thrilled by it either. Just gotta pick your battles here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but we also kind of have to focus on the present. And Khalid will point down the hall where everybody else is gone, and the fact that everybody else is just knocking off.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Give me a moment. Time for a game. Time for a game, folks.
For Suka and okay.
Nathan's the dumbass.
All of you are
It's
the
pretty-
dumbass. You've gone. You have literally taken just about every possible direction. This is like the worst version of split the party I have ever seen.
Hey, y'all the ones who decided to stay behind. She told you guys she was not waiting.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting Evan to force the issue, not encourage you.
Okay.
He is
So
my partner, not my owner.
so what we're doing,
You're both supposed to
you
be
see-
experienced, however, to know how dumb an idea this is.
We are experienced
I'll say-
together to take anything we fight.
going this path, you can tell by looking at these footprints, it's walk, turn around, spin around on heel. Obviously, for someone to turn around and be looking like this, possibly stomping their foot, and all of the gestures of these footprints seem to imply that there was walking and then stop about face argument, stomp stomp, walk off. Heavy footprints of I'll say it's Evan. It's kind of irritated. Seems to be, I'll say, their footprints seem to be indicative of obviously it's those two squabbling or whatever they're doing. This direction, you see, I'll say this direction, you will see four sets of footprints. I'll say the pattern of three of those sets of footprints seem to relate to Tim being carried by his three undead servants, and what you assume to be the only other person who wandered off, Rayon.
Okay. So, playing the character, he would be invested in the siblings, not, the zombie guy and he who shrinks in warm water. So...
What does that mean?
You're named after a fabric that shrinks in warm water. That was, not an insult. You are named after that's how I remember the name. You are named after a fabric that shrinks in warm water.
Is Nayland mentioning the paths, or he's just going, huh, and then walking?
I was like, he's noting the tracks and going, okay. Tim and the guy who was really underprepared for being around here went that way. The siblings went that way. I'm going that way.
I'm about to say, Robin is gonna be like, she was like, wait, Nayland.
Well, he's not running. He's, walking and explaining as he's walking.
Alright, she's just kind of running behind you. Tiny feet just kind of running behind you,
She really doesn't need to run. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to say, considering how small she is, yeah, she's kind of you're normal. Hers are yeah.
Oh.
I'm about to say, between the two of you, you kind of have that my senpai is annoying type thing going right now.
Now.
So yeah, pick your poison. Hell, you can see them as we come around the corner here. They're right there.
Yeah, I think I'll follow Rayon. I have a feeling he's holding back or genuinely just unprepared for this land.
I'm going to go with Barbie based on how he was behaving in the town square.
I'm going to say, Govariv is going to look around and he's like, which way, he was like, he'll look, he was like, so which way do you all predict is a glorious battle?
Now, you see, that is a very interesting question, and I say that because, one, Tristan can see everything on the map, but I'm not sure if the tracks indicate what Tristan can see. But two, speaking in character, I was like, the siblings are notorious for attracting trouble, but on the other hand, we have the two people that are so sweet and innocent that they seem like they'd be, easy pickings for anything that comes through here, which also means they would attract trouble. So, unless the tracks I looked at tell me more about what's in what direction, I figure it's a flip of a coin. That said,
so
the other group, the Necromancer and the Ginger over there do have more people with them, which means fewer targets for you. Because I don't know if that undead palicade of his, or that undead litter of his can fight or not. If they can, then that's more combatants on that side for you to draw targets away from.
He was he'll say he was like, well, I will be honest. That kid creeps me the hell out.
Then you want to go that way.
Now, before we separate too far, for those of us who do survive this, I would like to talk about what was mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that we can discuss the rescue mission once we're finished with this mission, assuming that people opt for a rescue mission.
Exactly.
And you, DJ? Khalid?
Yes,
What DJ?
Do you have a preference on direction?
I'll go after Severe. Rayon and such there. By a soft spot.
By all means.
That might need help.
I didn't quite actually go where.
He's going with you.
Okay.
I'll have to help Tim in shrinkage.
Okay. Okay. Since I know you're dealing in movement phases here, Brian, I guess I don't know. I guess whoever's next in that.
Yeah. Actually, I think I got vaporized. Suppose we get a spear back.
Okay, so you guys pick which way you're going. But for Suka, I'll say for Suka, you will see a couple of things. Suka, you will see. I'll say Suka and Evan will see. I'll say you will see six. I'll say you will see 6 zombies, and you will also see this mass. I'll say this massive blob of, you have no clue what it is. Just kind of like this interwoven mass of bodies.
I was wondering how long it was going to take us to fight one of these.
What's its CR rating?
We can't tell you that.
You don't get that meta knowledge.
I mean, you can probably roll a check to find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or can I attempt to try and transform into it and find out that way that I can't?
You cannot transform into it. It would be an Arcana or Religion.
Okay. They're both the same. It doesn't matter anyway.
But I can guarantee you can't turn into it.
Well, if it's the CR rating higher than whatever, then
No,
sure.
it's not the CR. That's the problem.
Oh.
You've seen World War Z, right?
Huh?
You've seen World War Z, right?
19.
Okay. It is, I'm gonna say, what is that, to check and see what it is?
Yeah.
It is called a zombie clot.
Yep. It is literally a tidal wave of zombies.
How big is it?
Big.
It is considered a class huge.
It's taking up a 15 by 15 set area.
I asked because I'm going to try and transform into something that is that big.
At your CR, I don't know if you can.
I think it must say, depending, your CR might be limited to large.
Well, it's just, it's her CR is, whatever the number is. I just don't know if there's a creature in that
Yeah.
size category based on, what her limit is.
Well,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think the largest thing she could transform into, depending, might be like large.
Well, I think she's CR. I can't remember if it's 3 or 5.
well,
It's
5.
CR5.
There's definitely some large things.
Well, yeah, but she's
Yes.
trying to get to huge.
It's 5. I have large creatures I can turn into under 5.
Yes, but you need to get to huge if you want to be the same size.
Oh, huge. Okay. I don't know about huge.
Right,
No,
that was the thing. Is I don't think we get to huge until later.
Yeah.
That's okay, because large is still good enough.
All right. As far as Rayon, as far as Rayon and Tim, you will see another werewolf and more zombies.
The other downside of splitting the party, I got to zoom the map out to like 10% so that everybody can, so the stream can see everything.
Well, the sheep can go, oh, there's a health bar there, there's a health bar there. That must be the players.
So nobody can read or identify anything.
Okay. So everybody's going. Everyone's kind of going to Khalid. Which way did you say you were going?
Going after Rayon and Joseph.
Okay. Nix, which way are you going?
With Khalid towards Rayon
Okay.
and Tim.
Uh,
Or is it Joseph?
And of course, Nayland is going
Joseph.
to go find the twins. Oh, okay. In which case, I'm not saying in which case the barbarian and the librarian will follow you. So, Evan's going to kind of look and he's like, okay. So he was like, so zombie. He was like zombies, and a lot of zombies.
Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun, right?
He's like, this is so lazy.
How is this lazy?
It's almost like the
They're
GM only
just
had one monster.
zombies. He was like, no, so he's gonna
Those crazy people anyway.
he'll look at this. He'll look at this. He's like, I was hoping for something to challenge me.
Oh well, give it a moment. I'm sure you'll run into a woman.
Something to challenge you, huh? The guy rolling your dice will remember that.
He'll.
Farms
I'm gonna say the. The zombies will look towards you. There will be kind of this roar from the zombies, and particularly this tidal wave of zombies. This area right here in the middle, it is a hole that has this fog that is kind of radiating around the rim of it. You have no clue how deep it goes.
Yeah, so let's try not to fall in that.
You do hear something. You hear some sort of gurgling noise that seems to be coming from the bottom of it. But you can't tell how. Whatever sound is coming from there sounds as if it's echoing up.
Huh, didn't know Sarlacc came in underground.
Okay. With that, the werewolf will this werewolf will be like, intruders. He will say, take care of them. He was like, take care of them. I must inform the mistress.
I wonder if Lady Alana is playing both sides.
Of course she's playing both sides. This
Alright.
is Aslan.
All right. Initiative.
Oh, this. Oh! That's another 18!
Damn, Evan.
All of us are speedy bastards.
Of course.
Meh.
Can't have a fast librarian.
Oh, man, she ever got her nose out of the book.
I think she and Farron need to
Yeah.
talk.
I'm sitting here thinking, oh man, I rolled this incredibly good roll. And you bitches are all faster than me. Did anyone else get an 18 on their dice?
Nope.
I shit in God's dinner once again.
What about Evan?
Nope, he got 19.
Damn it, Evan.
I feel like there's an initiative gap, like you know, like the NPCs have D tier initiative, and several of us have S tier initiative.
As it should be.
Why'd all my hit points go away, Brian?
Hmm?
It's probably covered by the
It's covered by the zombie.
Short rest.
yeah.
No, they dropped down to 129.
Probably because you put this guy on the
Oh.
map before you did all your weird hit point shenanigans.
Is it? Mouse? Is it on your? Is Mouse? Did you put it on your pog or did you put it on your sheet?
I always put them on the pod.
Well, the pog should be linked to the sheet, unless this pog was dropped before David linked it.
Ah,
No, it should be linked though. I mean, if it was a copy paste job,
what level of charisma modifier?
then there could be glitches.
Jesus Christ.
My buzz has started to hit really strongly.
It's okay. I'm ready to just tag
Curl
out.
up and go to bed.
Yeah. Or at least go play some South Park and then go to bed. Or read my book and
Alright.
then go to bed.
Well,
And masturbate.
I say we can. We can do a round. We can do a round and then call it if you like.
Okay.
I mean, if everybody wants to keep playing, then go on. I'm just talking about me heading out.
Same. My
Up to
penis-
folks. I must say up to folks. I was planning on running until about 10:30 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
requires attention.
I'd say if you're going to 10:30 anyway, you might as well just go to 10:30.
Okay. Cool. Nayland, you are first.
I take my 35 feet of movement. See Doofus hanging out over there. Range of 20 feet. So that's not going to do me any good. Don't have anything that can get me into range, so I will just turn on my buffs and call it a turn.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
I'm gonna say looking past Tim, you can see a werewolf who seems to be yelling orders at the zombies. Appears to be trying to prepare to run off.
So, Rayon, Tim, what's your plan here?
Boy.
I say,
I want to kill the zombies and make the werewolf a pet.
I'll say Tim's gonna say, well, assume that my plan is the same as everybody else's plan here. Kill everything and collect the prize money.
Well, not the prize money, but yes, very close.
Tim's gonna be like, I have a goal. Tim's gonna be like, I have a goal in mind, and these people living kind of impedes on that.
See,
God damn living people.
I don't know,
I know,
what
right?
making a pet of the wolf is going to do for you. But I'll certainly,
Yeah, you should.
I'll certainly lend a hand.
I'll say he's gonna be like, yeah, you shouldn't be enslaving people.
And I haven't enslaved anyone.
Okay, next we'll walk past
Your
Tim-
girlfriend is the one who enslaved me.
Tim and Rayon.
I don't have a girlfriend. He'll look kind of sad.
Well, definitely not with that attitude.
Suka feels like he's been stabbed in the heart.
Stab through the heart. And it's too late. Next we'll reach in, grab a clench a bullet around his hand and insert it. There'll be the tip of the bullet will be red as he fires his weapon with a trail of sparks and embers coming from the bullet.
Are you shooting?
I'm casting a spell actually, but yeah.
Oh.
Let me
Okay.
just get my template up out here. Should be this.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
Boom!
Okay.
I see it. Well, asking what level I wanted to cast it at. It didn't actually roll the damage. Okay, I will roll the damage.
Yeah. Here we go. They need to do a dex save. So this one. Yeah, they both fail. He takes a significant amount of fire damage. Right? All of them take some serious fire damage. Okay. So that burst.
There, I think I distracted them for you.
I'm about to say the werewolf will howl in pain. Jesus Christ, 40. Alright. Minus 41. Oof. Minus. One of the zombies from each group will go down.
Okay, and I will take a kind of loose stance as my bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that'll be it for me.
Cool. Khalid.
I will. Does anyone express any opinions to take prisoners or anything like that with this group?
Not that I recall.
Just making sure.
I'm having a hard time understanding the question.
He asked if anybody expressed an opinion on taking prisoners.
No, I don't think that was specifically a topic. So, for the moment, to each their own.
Okay. Khalid will rush here. Bonus action to hide. Or, well, not hide yet. I will attack with my silver with 2 dagger throws.
Who are you throwing at, the zombies or the werewolf?
The werewolf. 'Cause,
Okay. Poor guy. 'Cause, yeah. 'Cause, yeah, 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 'cause, yeah,
Because I heard that he wants to let people know about us being here. We can't have that.
I think the fireball might have let people know. the big kaboom.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I throw a
could be a
stealthy
cave-in.
fireball.
Could be a cave-in.
Fire-
An explosive cave-in.
Fireballs can have silence cast on them.
I feel like technically you could. You could cast an area of silence and then they throw the fireball into the area of silence.
Yeah. That can actually totally be a thing, depending on ranges and positioning, yeah. Because, remember, you only can't use verbal if you're inside the area of silence.
Mm-hmm.
So you throw the dagger, 2 daggers at him or 1?
Dagger.
Okay. The first dagger is like, I'm gonna say he'll like recovering from the fireball. He's like, he's like, watch. He was like, watch my back. I need to go tell master. He'll turn around and begin running, as the dagger just stabs him in the back. I'm gonna say hits him dead in like the back of the neck, just like severing his spine as he just falls over to the ground.
And they both disappear.
Got some X-ray moves going on
action.
here.
What? What'd you say, David?
Got some X-ray moves going on here.
None bunk. And then
I'll say
he
will collapse onto the ground. The zombies will just kind of look at him like, the werewolf will transform into a middle-aged man.
Old enough to know what he was getting into.
Alright. Cool. Alright, and that's it for him. Alright, next on the list, Rayon.
Nice initiative, Rayon.
Oh, actually, also, I just remembered. I did roll an 18 for that 22.
Sweet. Give yourself,
What was it, 11?
I can't remember. I think it's 11, yes. Yeah, I'll say his level in his class plus charisma modifier, so yeah, 6 plus 5.
11. I was on mute this whole time.
Yeah. Alright, it is your turn. They have just murdered the werewolf.
I would like to cast Entangle.
Do you have line of sight?
What?
He's asking if you have line of sight.
Okay, yeah, you have line of sight. Okay.
I mean, there's a zombie definitely within line of sight. If he moves forward, if he moves forward a bit, he can see all three. He can see all 3 clusters. Currently, where he is, he can see the corpse. The freshly made corpse of the werewolf, and he can see. He can see 1 cluster and 2. And the second cluster in the middle I would say has about like 2/3 cover, because that wall that Khalid is hiding behind is partially obscuring it. Well, half cover, yeah.
Well,
that's assuming that you don't move. If you just stay where you are,
I would definitely move forward.
Okay. Do you need me to move you, or can you move you?
Yes, I need you to move me.
Okay. All right. Cool. You can see 3 groups.
Nix will be watching Rayon with bemuse interest.
Done. They must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends.
Strength. All right. All this zombie strength. Oh shit!
Oh, some of them didn't. Some of them made it.
One of them must say, this group down here, the entangling binds that you try to use, they will take them into their, I must say, they'll kind of grab a hold of them, start chewing on them as they kind of necrotize from their bite, and they fall apart. This group right here, however, is, I must say, is not as good, and they find themselves restrained.
God, I hate zombies. I haven't found anything good to do with my bonus action yet, so
Interesting.
I will ready my Sunblade though, just to have it on hand.
Okay. Cool. Evan of Crack.
Kisses. Thank you. Thank you. He's my good girl.
He will look over at Tatsuka and tell her, he was like stand back, let a man show you how it's done.
Go for it. I don't mind not doing anything.
If you position right, Suka, you could get a two-person lightning going on.
Oof, that's a good one.
Nix, are you some form of nosy?
Nice.
Nix asked if I was some form of satyr.
Yeah, are you some form of satyr?
It's a terrible roll for that spell, but
Sure, if that's what makes you.
I mean, that's actually pretty good considering.
yeah, I'm looking at it. It's about average, yeah. I thought I did a little bit more than it did.
If that's what your mind needs to believe that I am, then yes, that's what I am. I am whatever you believe me to be.
Okay.
So to figure that out, yes.
Cool. It will. I'll say. The zombie. I'll say this zombie clot will kind of get. I'll say will get hit and like. Just kind of roll with it as these blades stab into the clot, as parts of this clot kind of go limp, but the clot keeps on going. This first zombie right here seems to have been seriously fucked by this.
You know, Tristan, I wonder, given the fact of, what his class is, wouldn't the Alexander from Hellsing, when he was constantly throwing...
Well, I was trying to find the version where they're coming straight down, because that's what the spell does, but all I could find is the one where he launches them. Because literally just blades fall from the sky and you're fucked. I'm actually surprised the zombie's still alive.
Barely. They have 22 hit points. You did 20.
Oh.
I'm going be running.
And of course, they're not intelligent undead, so they don't get scared of it.
I am going to turn into a Sasquatch.
Ooh, that's different.
You said you're going to turn into a Sasquatch?
Yep, and attack it with my Fist of Glory. Those are my
Okay.
I'm only attacking 2 because I don't have a third action. But
So you said Sasquatch.
yes,
That's right, you have extra attack now, so yeah, you can...
I can hit twice. Yep. It is a large beast.
Yep.
Yep, large ape-like creature. Alright. Cool. I'll say. Cool. Thank God you don't have their intelligence.
I do. I keep my intelligence.
No, he said thankfully you don't have
thank God
their
you don't have
intelligence.
theirs.
Huh?
He's glad you don't have their intelligence.
Oh.
You take their physical attributes, but you keep all your mental ones.
Yeah.
Alright. Your dexterity modifier is a flat 0 now, though.
I didn't think I included that.
No, I'm just saying. When it comes to dex, your dex is now 0.
Yeah.
Your strength is +4. Your dex is +0. Your constitution is +3.
Which means your initiative is now +0. If you reflect.
Yeah, I don't want to refund that.
I was like, yeah, as long as she doesn't reflect, she's good.
Alright, so you are going to hit with your big Sasquatch hands. Okay, that is 24 and 26. That is enough to bludgeon this thing into jelly. I'm pretty sure you can beat 2 points of damage, so I'm just going to roll him as dead.
I don't know. Well, yeah, because I was going to say it's 2d6.
I'm pretty sure your modifier is enough to put him at 0. Actually, I forgot. Yes. Actually, you do need to roll for damage. I forgot. Never mind. Roll for damage.
Right, Undead Fortitude.
Yep.
Undead Fortitude is actually really nice. I'm surprised it's not all in higher CR creatures, at least very many of them.
I'm gonna say, well, to be fair, that would probably make them incredibly broken.
It's fine.
Okay. +3. Okay. Nope, they're dead.
And I will turn to my brother and be like, look, I finished your job for you.
Yeah, I'm about to say he'll kind of smirk and look. He was like he'll kind of look at you and smirk. He's like, well then. He was like maybe you will make a good wife. He was like, maybe you will make somebody a good wife after all. You're good at cleaning up at least.
Oh!
She's gonna gag. She's gonna like that. I don't know. If I get married, they might want to take long walks on the beach during the daytime. It's kind of not my cup of tea.
He's like you'll never have to worry about that. That's reserved for ladies.
Fair enough. That's all for me. On that note, I'm out.
I am also out.
Alright. Cool.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
10:30, you'll probably finish the round, and that'll be it anyway, so yeah.
3, 4, 5. 1,
Good.
let's see.
I don't use
1,
a spell then.
2, 3, 4, 5. He's entangled. One, 2, 3.
Surprising me this
4.
doesn't count as difficult terrain.
The stuff around it, yeah, it looks fairly rocky.
Oh, I was talking about the swords that fall down. You can pick them up and use them, but they don't count as a hazard to walking through them.
Huh.
Yeah. None of the zombies are actually able to make it to you. The only person who was in range just died. These guys are supposed to be near you.
I say the clock could move.
The claw has its own
Initiative.
has its own. Yeah, decided to do 4. With his little legs, he will start making his way over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all he can do. Robin
Totally wasted a blade
is
song.
going. Let's see. Robin is going to look around, realize that there's not much she can do besides try to keep you alive. Oh, wait. Hold up. Oh, this is such a dick move. Cool. Yep. She is going to make this zombie make a wisdom saving roll. Okay. She's going to. I'll say she is going to. I'll say she is going to point out towards the zombie, and she is going to mutter something. I'll say she is going to mutter something in Sylvan. This zombie's legs. I'll say this zombie's legs. As they are trying to walk forward, the zombie's body is actually facing forward, but its legs start moving to the right as it teeters off the cliff into. I'll say as it teeters off the cliff into the abyss.
Oh man. You see, she is good for when there's writing stuff down.
I'll say she was like, huh, that was easy. I did not think that cantrip would actually be like that useful right now. That is such a dick cantrip. It is fucking hilarious.
What was it, like compel?
No, misstep. You gesture to a target that you can see. If the target fails a wisdom saving throw, it uses. I'll say it uses its reaction to move 5 feet in a direction you dictate.
Nice.
Oh fuck, that is hilarious. So basically, you can just kind of make them trip and fall over shit. Okay. Oh, she has a kill on her. I'll say she has a kill on her belt.
Yep.
It's not the most she's going to be able to do. Tim. There are zombies. Tim. What can Tim do? He already has that. Yeah, this is enough of a dick move. Square. 10-foot square. Okay. There we go. Okay. And they have to make dex saves, which they suck at.
My sister and I share an account. She probably called you.
Okay, yeah, they fail. Tim will kind of read a passage out of his book as the ground, as the ground becomes oily underneath their feet. The zombies fall on the ground and are prone. Effectively, it looks like some sort of a slimy oil slick. Okay, there's Tim Zombie Clot.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Right. She is not within range. Well, she is within range, but she just left. So fuck it. Wedge in between there. And is going after, I'm not saying is going after, actually,
Somebody forgot to change the phone number on the pizza call. They're calling me looking for Sarah's pizza, and you're trying to deliver Sarah's pizza. I was like, I'm not in South Carolina. I can't help you.
Wait, what?
I just got a phone call for delivering a pizza from South Carolina for delivering a pizza, which I presume is for Sarah, because we share a Papa John's account. Meaning she probably didn't put her phone. She forgot to change the phone number for the delivery.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it's moving towards.
Okay, cool. All right, it is going to. I must say, is going to try to make 2 slam attacks against Evan.
Well, as long as they're going for Evan.
And I'll say two attacks against Evan, and then it is going to try to, and I'll say is going to peel off a part of his body and throw it at. Let's see, Tristan. Number between 1 and 3.
2.
I can hear Sierra crying out 4 now.
Between 1 and 3?
Yes.
Actually, are you even within? Oh wait, never mind. I do not believe that you are within range. You are just outside of range. Never mind. Never mind. There's only 3 people who can get hit. I'm gonna pick. I must say number. I must say since you are playing Evan, need a number for Evan.
3.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 for Evan, 2 for Gorvarov, and 1 for Robin. Oops. Alright.
Is she gonna get tossed over the ledge? Insolence! Ah!
No.
She'll be fine. It'll take some real effort to knock her over the edge, because I would have to knock her sideways.
Alright. Does a 14 or a 20 hit Evan?
20 comes close, but no, both miss.
Okay. Cool. It starts slamming its hand down, trying to hit Evan, to no avail. It will sling a blob of fleshy mass at Robin.
See if he crits.
Flings a detached clump of corpses. Target must succeed as a DC 16 saving throw.
Okay.
So let me see. Is that a strength saving throw? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no!
Whew. Okay, just rolls a flat D20. Oh, wait, hold on. She has... Okay. Well, this possibly will be okay. I think she can make it. All right. 1d20. Come on, Robin, don't fuck up. You gotta do is just roll higher than a 16 on the d20. Nope.
Oh
Okay.
no! Maybe you should look at that number again.
It's fun, isn't it? Isn't it fun to say that? Yeah.
She demanded a
You need a
recount.
16.
It was successful.
Woohoo. She'll like she will comedically trip over, trying to run, and will adorably trip over a rock and face plant in the ground as the blob of flesh lands behind her. She's like, she'll look around and be like, thanks, Nayland.
He'll just roll his eyes. Wasn't me.
She's gonna look over at Gorvin. She'll be like, you? He's gonna be like, he's like, I'm too busy. He was like, I'm too busy trying to smash things to be focused on you.
Probably should be thanking the great holy man.
She's gonna look around. She was like, where?
The douche with the beard.
When did he become holy? He's kind of been a jerk.
Those are not mutually exclusive. Actually, in my experience, they kind of go hand in hand. Millie, I have bad experience with priests, so.
She'll pull out her book and jot that down. She was like, tragic church backstory.
Not what I said, but okay.
The church was on fire. Not just any fire. It was hellfire. And not red hellfire, but blue.
With that, and the zombie clot heading towards you, and you guys effectively kind of making quick work of these things, we will call it, we will call it right here, and you guys are doing incredibly well considering.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to the boss and fuck it up horribly.
I'd be surprised. I mean, you can fuck it up, but let me see the boss.
Well, see, that's when my string of crits will dry up.
Say,
So yeah, see that Sith Lord wannabe up there?
Okay.
Right next to the botched fusion of the three hags from Witcher.
Okay, yeah, it's a bunch of... Okay.
And we still gotta come down here to the basement and clean out these zombies.
Yeah. I mean, technically you can do that off screen.
Well, I'm not disputing that. I'm just noting I have to make a point of doing that.
Okay. Okay, upside, you don't have to dodge that many attacks. Downside, it's a lot of saving throws.
Uh-huh. And aside from Matt and what appears to be some ridiculous stats based on the numbers I'm seeing in post here, I think the rest of us actually have problems with saving throws potentially.
Yeah, I think you can get... I think there are enough context clues for you to figure out why Nix was like, I'm going to stay up here if I can.
Yeah, see? Did it again.
Huh.
It just keeps doing that.
You meant staying up. You mean staying up there with Eleni?
Well, just staying up on the surface. He I know you're wanting to keep like parts of Sheet secret and stuff, so I don't know if I just want to voice it or not. But no, it's like, there was a reason I was making wisdom saves.
Okay.
But yeah. This has been interesting so far. I actually would like to continue on, but I know we're like down half the party, and 10:30 is your cutoff time anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm fairly certain that Greg is going to be gone too, which would just leave you two and NPCs.
Yeah. Like, this is a good place to call it.
Yeah.
I won't wait to
Yeah.
form an opinion
That's
until
it.
something actually happens beyond combat.
Yeah. I'm gonna say after you guys, after you get, like I said, depending on which map you, like I said, depending on which of the three places you took, you were running. Depending on where you were, determine whether you start in combat, whether you start in a bar, or whether you start in like you could have started in a bar, in a town square, or being sent out on a mission. And the one that you took basically put you in a mission immediately.
Yep. So far, I think the group has functioned well from the standpoint of, we're not constantly arguing or backstabbing each other or anything. So
Haven't had a chance yet.
well, we've had what? Couple fights, an entire couple days travel.
No, I'm just, we haven't had enough time really for any or decisions for that kind of thing to come up yet.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, the
you have
passions,
to
the
wait.
passions and ideals of people haven't popped up yet.
Exactly.
To include backstabbing.
Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait until the mission's been done, and then see if anyone tries to kill you to make sure they can claim the prize for themselves.
Okay, that's true.
Right. Well, thank you all for tonight. Thank you, Brian. This has been fun. Catch you all later.
Thank you.
See you
All
later.
right, thank you. Hopefully we can finish this up. You guys are kind of blowing through this. I foresee this, based on the path that you guys are going, probably being done in another 2 rounds. I'm about to say 2 or 3 rounds. Depends on how fast you guys can actually move. You guys seem to do enough damage to blow through most things here.
I just been enjoying the fact that I feel I have a really good sheet, better than I usually make. So that's been fun to play with.
I'm very happy to hear that. Nix is actually familiar with. Nix is actually familiar with weaponry, correct?
Weaponry. Yeah, he has well, he has proficiency in simple weapons, firearms, and the Northland's is stock actually, but his skill set, he has smithing, so he can make weapons. So yeah, I'd say you could say he's familiar with weapons if he can build them. So
Okay. With what you saw, from Eleni, the weapon that you saw her wielding. The weapon that you saw her wielding, you will at least be familiar with the fact that it is effectively a what do you call it? A very rare weapon. You've heard based on what you saw it do. It is called. I'll say based on what you saw that it looked like and what you saw it do. It is called the Scythe of Azamara.
Azamara, okay.
It is called the Scythe of Azamara. In addition, in addition to doing slashing damage and cold damage, it has been said that anything that crosses anything that walks through the path anything that walks through the path of the wielder, anything that walks through the path that the wielder has taken will be cut down.
Excellent. Yeah, I didn't expect to get that entire scene just from staying up there for a little bit.
Well, if you didn't stay up there, then you guys would have came back out and he would have been gone.
Yeah.
And you guys would have found out upon coming back to town to reclaim your reward that he is a prisoner.
Ah, okay.
So you basically found out ahead of time that it was like, hey, yeah, we came and picked him up, and effectively the use of, I'll say, the grandiose use of magic up in the mountains drew Hazlick's attention, and he was like, who's using magic in my realm
Oh,
to
so
this
it's Matt's
degree?
fault.
So, well, I'll say, anytime someone is using magic of level 3 or higher, he's like, who's this powerful in my realm?
Yep.
So he was like, who's using magic? And he was like, okay, that magic's really powerful. That's a problem. He was like, go check it out. And so he sent the only person who he actually, air quotes, trust to go deal with it. Because he was like, I could send my guards, but God knows how long it would take them to actually get there on foot. She could just teleport there. Fuck it, just teleport there.
Well, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, being from here, I believe my viewpoint would be that she is definitely a person of power and not to be trifled with. So
it's been said that she's more bloodthirsty and more hateful and evil than Haslin. I'll say that Hazlitt. And I'll say people are like, Hazlitt hates the people of this land, but she utterly despises all of them.
Gotcha.
And she has no problem with just killing people arbitrarily on sight because going out in the public and looking at people upsets her, and she will arbitrarily just cut someone down because they looked at her funny, or because she's like, I don't like the way you're looking at me, or I just walked by you and you're breathing the same air that I am.
Sounds like some of the high and mightier samurai. Oh no, I mean, well, there were awesome samurai. There were samurai that were also dicks. So
yeah, I'm about to say, it's one of those things where she not only hates everybody else, she also hates herself.
Oh, gotcha.
Because she's like, I hate these people. I hate the fact that I share blood with these people because it means that I'm just as bad as they are. And I hate myself, and the only reason I exist is to help my Lord Hazlitt. She's like a fanatical follower of his, and he's like, oh, that's nice of you. Now, if you die helping me, make sure that you have someone lined up to take your place. And she's like, yes, my lord, please, I will do anything I can.
Oh, I do have an interesting question, and I know it. I don't think it's something that Nyx would know, just because I know that Hazlick's entire I can sense stuff through my depiction of Admund's thing. I don't believe is common knowledge, because I believe it's thought of as a ward.
It is, I must say, his ability to be able to detect magic throughout his entire realm. Yes, he must say he's displayed that and hunted down people for stuff like that because he used to hunt down and kill anyone who did use magic in his realm.
Oh, I thought the his symbol also provided some kind of power.
Oh yeah, I must say he does have other forms of power.
Okay.
I must say he does have other forms of power, but like similar to like each Dark Lord has some sort of ability over their realm, similar to like a layer action type thing.
Yeah.
One of his is like I know all magic that goes on in my realm.
Right. Because I was wondering how that would interact with. I figured it would override it, but I wonder how it would interact with the amulet against location detection.
Yeah, it's like I must say it's like he knows anyone who uses magic in his realm, even the most minute magics, anywhere from cantrips to level 9 spells. He can tell anyone who's using anything in his realm. As far as I remember, Barovia Strahd was pretty much like I know everyone who enters into here. He's like if you are in my realm, then I know exactly where everyone is at all times. So that's his thing. I know another one of the Dark Lords that you may or may not end up meeting. She is capable of pinpointing anyone who feels love.
So she can
Anyone who
crush
feels
us.
love. Yeah, anyone who can feel love and compassion. They basically pop up on her radar, and she feels compelled to kill them.
Oh, there.
Well, she's deprived of love, and she can never feel it. And she's like, and if I can't feel it, then none of you can either.
Cool. Places on the Vistani list of do not go here or you will be fucked. Because we're all about family and love and compassion, so this would be a bad place for us to visit.
Yeah, it must say it's very much I'm cursed to never love anyone. So apparently she has like some sort of ability that allows her to effectively poison any drink and any food, any drink or any food in her realm from anywhere. I'm gonna say with a poison that basically ignores resistances and immunities.
And this is why we have a cleric and a ranger who is consistently carrying purification tablets.
Nasty.
So it's like, oh, hey, you eat this food, and you just so happen to be in love. He was like, I have poison immunity. No, you don't. Why not? Because Ravenloft, shut up.
Which is just about the answer to everything in this game.
I must say, thankfully, there aren't that many because shut ups in here. But like literally in her write up, it just says that her poison basically ignores all immunities, and it basically just poisons you, and there's no fix to it. Your poison. The only way to fix it is to let them die and then resurrect them. It's like you have to let them die and then use Revivify or something like that. But it's effectively they just keep sucking poison damage until they die.
Blah.
And something along the lines of she keeps the people in her land poor so that they can't afford to bring people back to life.
No Lazarus fits, huh?
But fun stuff. Like, ideally, you don't fight her because she's not really much of a combatant. So that's supposed to end up being like, if you go there, a bargaining trip. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone's like, "We're going to start a fight."
Oh yeah, someone's gonna be like, fight.
I feel like people are not going to want to start a fight. I feel like people are going to want to start fights with people who are like pushover Dark Lords, people who they could easily just kill and walk all over. And when it comes to Dark Lords that actually, have stat sheets, everybody's going to be like, no, not today. Like, I statted this guy and everything. It's like, what about Strahd? Nah, we ain't fighting that motherfucker. What about this homeless guy over here? Yeah, kick his ass.
Welcome to having PCs.
Well, see, if you fight someone who's a pushover, then it's not really much of a challenge, now is it?
They don't want to fight him. They want to beat him up and take his lunch money because PCs are inherently dicks.
Well, there's really cool prizes. There's really cool prizes. I honestly do not recommend fighting any Dark Lord until you're at least 16. I'm hoping that no one pushes the buttons of the current Dark Lord that you're dealing with.
Oh, yeah, because he's extremely powerful.
He is well outside of your range. If everyone teamed up and worked as a cohesive unit, I could see you possibly taking Eleni. Getting seriously fucked up in the process, but I could see you guys taking Eleni. I know good and well that Hazlitt could pretty much just cast one spell and kill the entire group.
What's he doing, Armageddon? What?
Considering that his write-up actually allows him to cast, two spells, one of level 9 and any spell of level 5 and down in one turn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if casting time just becomes one action, there's some powerful spells in there.
Yeah, it's like you can spend 2 actions and cast a level 6 or higher spell, and then you can spend 1 action and cast a level 5 or lower spell. It's like you can just keep on casting and keep casting and keep casting. And I'm like, and it was like, oh hey, he also has these spells that he can cast at will without losing mana.
So what I'm hearing
it takes up no spell.
Counterspell's your friend.
Pretty much he can cast any third level spell and below at will without losing spell slots.
Nice.
Technically, he could just keep doing counterspell without actually losing mana. I believe counterspell's 3rd level.
Yeah, counterspell's 3rd level.
Just roll it. Yeah, just keep attempting to just roll that d20 to against it. And just hope for the best.
But then you got to worry about running out of reactions before he runs out of actions.
I'm not going to say which one it is, but it's not one of the well-known Dark Lords. But there is a Dark Lord that I found a stat sheet for, and he doesn't have anything particularly fancy about his sheet, except for one fun thing that I saw. That I was like, man, that is so fucking broken, and it is hilarious. He does not have a number. He does not have a number next to his legendary resistances.
Damn. Oh, that is nasty.
It's pretty much a completely unremarkable sheet, but it's just like legendary resistances. Yeah, it just says legendary resistances, and it doesn't have a number next to it. It said if he fails a roll, he chooses. If he fails a roll, he can choose to make it instead.
Yep.
I was like, well, that seems like a nickel and dime battle if I ever heard one.
Oh yeah, it's like save for half all the time. Or it's like save versus chart, you can't dominate his mind. Why? Because he's legendary resisting it. That is
like save versus.
That is surprisingly powerful. It's like a niche powerful.
Yeah, it's not. I'll say, but that's the funny thing. He can't really do much of anything else. I mean, he has some other stuff, but I mean, short of infinite amounts of legendary resistances.
He sounds like a demigod compared to the rest of the Dark Lord's god status.
The rest of them have like a whole bunch of hats, and this guy just he doesn't not say. I'm trying to. I can't even remember which Dark Lord it was, but he's just. Thankfully, most of the primary Dark Lords are statted, or at least I found updated stats for each one of them. I found updated stats for each of them, with the exception of like a couple, and I kind of had to find like there's a Lich King in Ravenloft called Azalin, and I only found like one stat block for him, and I'll say it's a goofball one. It was like his hit points 666. I'll say it was like his hit points 666. He can cast 666 spells, and just like everything was some sort of play on numbers of 666. And I was like,
this can't be real.
Yeah, it was like touch of death. Take 666 necrotic damage. I was like, yeah, no. I was like, okay. I was like, this sheet is a joke. I'm just gonna have to go find like some sort of Lich King and just stat him. And about saying just stat him myself.
Whenever I hear the Lich King, I actually think of the Skeleton King from Diablo.
Yeah, when I typed in Lich King, they kept trying to get me stats for Diablo, kind of transferred over to 5e. So I actually just had to find like a Lich, a Lich who was literally just like, "Hey, I'm an undead wizard who happens to have a crown." Whose name isn't Vecna.
Yeah, I like that his name isn't Vecna.
Cool. Well, you guys have a good day. I will see you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
Good night, man.
Cool. Be safe.
You too.